Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Demetrius with the PPP. Panthers Prime Podcast. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. How y'all feeling, man? Shout out Marcos Cash. What up, PPP? Commander 336 said, yeah. So y'all heard what PP said? Yeah. Shout out to David Tepper for turning the Carolina Panthers around. Yeah, Wallace the drummer. What's up, man? Yo, what's up, Joseph, man? What's good with you, my dude? 336 says, shout out to Mr. Tepper. He approved this message. Yes, sir. Big shout out to David Tepper. Y'all see? Hey, look, chat. We got matching shirts. Yeah, that's my owner. Yeah. David Tepper is my owner. Yeah, just to let y'all know that. Yeah. Y'all know about y'all. He my owner. Yeah. Shout out to David Tepper, turning the team around. Reese, Carolina. What's up, yo? What's good, man? Wallace, the drummer, yo. What's good? He said, well, we got to give him credit when it's due. That's a fact, yo. Yeah, he did that. He did it. He did it, man. Shout out Joseph. Joseph said, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. That's a fact. Yeah, who is this? Inconspicuous BXC. So I'll give credit that Morgan, Tillis, and Canellis. Then Tepper just sat, nah. You think that, all right? Yeah, you think that, all right? Antonio McClellan, what's good, man? What's up, yo? He said, yo. What up, PPP? What's good, my dude? 336 said, oh, you will credit Mr. Tepper. Yeah, you will do that. You're going to credit him. Yeah. Ain't no David Tepper slander going to happen on this podcast today. Yeah, it's a number on your head, and it starts with a 1. Yeah, get you up out here for the rest of the season. We ain't having no negativity the rest of the season, guys. Tell you that right now. What's up, Errol Lockley? What's good? SE Pace, what's up, man? Thank you for giving me something to listen to while I prepare for the finals. Hey, man, you going to ace them finals, man. Guys, I'm excited, man. Y'all, we in the playoffs, man. Chat, we in the playoffs, man. Nasty Swag, no. What's up? Trucker 49, what's good, man? Candy Girl, there she go. Daniel Berry Sports, what's good, man? Hey, Reef, I'm good, man. I'm feeling good, man. I really, 40 East Trail, what's up, man? Guys, let's get into this, man. I'm about to cut this music, man. We got a lot to talk about, yo. Let's go. Oh man, it's such a pleasure to be a Carolina Panthers fan right now. It just is. It warms my soul. He said when Pepper got so sore. Y'all better stop. I told you I ain't gonna be no David Tepper slander now. Yeah, he been working out with me. We've been hitting those drop lifts. You feel me? Those drop sets. Yeah. Starting off with 475 and working our way on down. Yeah. We start 475 as a warm-up for me and David Tepper. Yeah, it's a warm-up. Yeah, 475. Yeah. That's a warm-up for us. Yeah, you better ask somebody. Like I said, BY9 was Tepper's draft choice, and he's working out, man. So what up, Big Tight? What's good, man? He said that Mr. Tepper has invested a whole bunch of money. Yeah, future money to this team, hundreds of millions. You will shut the F up tonight. That's a fact. Yeah. Hey, 336, as soon as you see them, time them out. They start talking crazy in the check about Dave Epper. Yeah, time them out for about 5 minutes. Let them know what time it is. Yeah, it's rules and regulations today. Yeah, we driving the whole narrative today. Yeah. If you don't like it, oh well, get down or lay down today. Yeah, that's what type of podcast this is today. Big Tight said, don't bring me no bad news. That's Hoopla, what's up, man? PB, I got a bone to pick with you, my brother. Oh, snap. God dang. All right, Hoopla, you know I'm going to drop the link. B Print, what's good, man? He said he took you shopping, PPP. Hey, me and Tepper got a good relationship. Yeah. Yeah. Me and Tepper, cool. Yeah. Me and Tepper, cool. He said Tepper 6'4", ain't he? Oh man, Jay, what's up? Jay Neeson said, Pastor Prime. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey man, I'm about to pull it up on the screen, man. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, man. Shout out to Dave Canellis, man. Shout out to Brent Tillis. Shout out to Dan Morgan. But most importantly, shout out to my man, my owner of the Carolina Panthers, David, yeah, Jerome Luther Tepper. Yeah, that's his name. Let me get it on the screen. Shout out Mike Kate from the Charlotte Observer, man. Let's get this soundbite on the screen, man. Let's get it on the screen. Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about the success of this Carolina Panthers team and also Charlotte FC. Let's go.
It's not that shabby. Listen, it's pretty good. It's all building process. And look, we'll see where we go. We'll see what happens. But we do think, as I said, Canales, Morgan, Tillis, and everybody here in the organization. I think we're building something special in Carolina, and we've been building it outside the community. We're building it on the field. So it's a total picture, and hopefully we can go on, and we have that for many years here. And that's what we're.
He said, let me start it back over. Let me start it back over so y'all can hear it again. Now, the question was asked. Mike K., he said David Tepper on the Panthers and Charlotte FC success this year and how the culture is building through leadership, particularly points out Dave Canellis, Dan Morgan, and Brent Tillis with the football squad, which is tied for first place in the NFC South in Week 15. This was his response, y'all. Listen to his response.
It's not that shabby.
It's not that shabby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, listen, this is what we do. Yeah. This is what we do. It ain't that shabby. This is what we do. We build stuff around here, man. Shout out to Matt Rule, who says it's gonna take 7 years. You punk. Yeah, shout out to Matt Rule, says it's gonna take 7 years. Yeah, we did it in less than 7. Yeah, we did. Yeah. So someone let Matt Rule know it ain't take 7 years. Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. No arms having self. Let's go.
Listen, it's pretty good. It's all building process.
It's all a building process, man. And look at Nicole. Nicole sitting there like, yeah, man, we did this thing. We brought y'all Beyonce. We brought y'all all these other stuff or whatever. Y'all talked about us, but look at what we done built. We built a successful soccer team, and the Carolina Panthers have their momentum back. Shout out to us, man. And them sweaters is fire too, yo. Yeah, I need to get me a sweater. I need to get mine's in black though, but that process blue it looks good. Let's go.
And look, we'll see where we go. We'll see what happens.
Oh, let me tell you what's gonna happen. See, he's being modest. See, look, yeah, hey, 336. Tell him again. Look at it. Yeah, look at the sweaters. Look at it. Look at them. Yeah, let me see. Can't go no closer. Y'all better be glad I'll zoom in until you can. All you can see is fabric. Yeah, fabric. Yeah, look at it. Nice processed blue sweaters. Yeah. Shout out Dave. Shout out David Tepper. He said, wait till the renovations are done. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't wait, 336. Gosh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. Nikki dresses him every. Yeah, let's go.
But we do think, as I said, Canales, Morgan, Tillis, and everybody here in the organization.
Hey, man, the fact that your owner calls out the 3 guys that even us as content creators have been calling out for the past 2 years, Dave, Brant, Morgan. Oh, like everything is, hey, listen, I know some podcasts may say I'm glazing. Whatever. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, and I've seen dysfunction. I've seen dysfunction for the past 10 years. And guess what? I got a glimmer of hope right now that the Carolina Panthers will not only succeed this year, but we going all the way to that bowl. What PPP? Yeah, you heard me. Going all the way to that bowl game. What bowl game? You ask yourself that. Don't ask me. Ask your mama. Yeah. Ask your mama what bowl game I'm talking about. She'll tell you. Let's go.
I think we're building something special in Carolina.
You better believe it. It's already built. Shout out Dan Morgan, the best GM that we had in recent time. This brother has orchestrated a level of consistency over the past 2 years that needs to be examined. How you fleece the Dallas Cowboys not once but twice. How you went ahead and did that thing with Adam Thielen. How all of our draft picks that we've gotten in recent time are all performing on the field. We ain't see that. I know one draft pick we got last name Mingo that ain't doing a goddamn thing right now in the league. I know a center in Bradley Bozeman that ain't doing nothing. I know a wide receiver in DJ Chark. We ain't heard from him in a year and a half, 2 years. Hayden Hurst don't know which side of the bed he wake up on sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, shout out to Bryce. Yeah, let me go ahead and give Bryce a round of applause. Yeah, let me do it. Let me do it. To endure the hardship of a Frank Wright-led team. Yeah. Bryce deserves this. Thank you, Mr. Tepper. Thank you.
And we've been building it outside the community. We're building it on the field. So it's a total picture. And hopefully we can go on and we have that for many years here. And that's what we're looking for.
Hey, let me tell you something. The Carolina Panthers have built themselves a foundation that's going to be successful for many, many, many years to come. Yeah. He said, hold up, PPP, too early for the Super Bowl. No, it ain't, Earl. It ain't never too early to talk about the Super Bowl. It ain't never too early, Earl. Yeah, I told y'all back, 336, I told y'all back in June, maybe even May, that the Carolina Panthers was going to that old bowl game. That's what I kept saying. I kept saying we going to that old bowl game. And they kept saying, what bowl you talking about, PPP? Which bowl? Ain't but one bowl in the NFL. Yeah, I ain't talking about no Sugar Bowl. Yeah, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about the Fiesta Bowl. I ain't even talking about a bowl that you can get. What's the name of that restaurant? What's the name of that little Mexican restaurant? I can't even think of it now. Chipotle. I ain't talking about no Chipotle bowl. And I ain't talking about no big bowl. That's right, Roadmaster. I'm talking about that old Super Bowl. The Panthers are going to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Every game we gonna win. I'm trying to tell you, and it's all because of this guy here and this woman here. Yeah. They brought continuity to the Carolina Panthers. And we should be grateful. We should be honored to have them as our owners. Hey, links in the chat. Yeah, I ain't got to go too long. Yeah, 17 minutes. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough right there. 17 minutes. Shout out Dave Tepper. Shout out Nikki. Yeah. Shout them out because guess what? In 3 years, after firing their second head coach and getting the third, the Panthers are staring the playoffs right in the goddamn face. Yeah. He said, you sound like Aunt Tammy. Who Aunt Tammy is? I don't know who that is. Who that is? Yeah, who Aunt Tammy? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, who Aunt Tammy? Yeah. Lemon Pepper Tepper. Yeah. I can't put wet behind that though. I can only say lemon pepper tepper. I like lemon pepper wet. If y'all don't eat y'all lemon pepper wings wet, something wrong with y'all. It got to be lemon pepper wet. Yeah, big old stepper. That's a fact, man. Yeah. Yeah. She said, we better be grateful for Bryce. Oh, Miss Tammy. Oh, I remember that conversation. Honey lemon pepper. Yeah. Hey, I can get jiggy with that. I can get jiggy with a little, honey lemon pepper. But man, that lemon pepper wet, boy, it set everything off. It set everything on fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, I like mine's dry, I like the yeah. He mess around, choke up, pass out, eat that lemon pepper dry. Spicy lemon pepper. Hey, Black Salt, let me tell you, man, if it ain't wet, yeah, I don't want it. It gotta be lemon pepper wet. It's an NFC championship. Carolina already beat the Rams, Green Bay, and Dallas. Who's next? Yeah. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all. If the Panthers were in the number one spot in the NFL regular season today, we'll be playing the Seattle Seahawks in Charlotte. Yeah. In Charlotte. You can't tell me that's not beautiful, man. Shout out to Hoopla. Hoopla, what you got to talk to me about?
What's good, PPP?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Having a great night, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Excited,
sir.
excited about some Panther football.
Hey, man, how you feel about it when I say David Tepper has turned the Carolina Panthers around? What say you? God damn. Here we go.
I don't want to give it to Tepper. I want to say I got to give it to Dan Morgan and Dave Canales more than I could say David Tepper. I think Tepper is just fortunate that he got those guys in the building because I feel like they saving his ass.
Well, I mean, he did step back. And listen, if it wasn't for Tepper, they wouldn't be here, though.
That's true. Like I said, he's fortunate to have them here because he didn't know what type of job they would be able to do because Dave Canales has never been a head coach. Dan Morgan has never been a GM, so it's not like he knew something that everybody else didn't. Like he's some football genius and he put these two masterminds together. No,
He was in Seattle.
Dan sought out Canales and brought Canales to the organization because of their relationship from Seattle. So I think, like I said, I think Tepper is just fortunate. But I guess, if you're a Bryce guy and you're happy about Bryce, then I guess he got to get credit for that.
Well, are you a Bryce guy, sir?
I am not, PPP. Why is that funny, bro?
I'll just
I'm not. When I say I'm not a Bryce guy, now I'm not a Bryce hater. I'm just I just keep it real about Bryce. I'm neutral on Bryce. I'm not one of these people who bash him and hate on him and compare him to other quarterbacks and all that extra stuff. I don't do all of that. I'm just honest with what I see about him. I feel like he's growing. He's getting better. You know what I mean?
Has he turned the corner yet?
What do you mean when you say that?
Hey, Hula, I'm just playing with you, man. Okay. Hey, what was it that you want to talk to me about, though?
Well, it's funny you just asked that because you was we had the conversation the other night and I brought up Bryce Young on third down, and I was talking about third and long, but you kept going on and on about no third down, and telling me his third down, his QB rating, and his completion percentage, and all these cute stats. But I don't know why I didn't think about it when we was on the live. But I said, well, what is since you went on and on about the third down thing, I said, well, what is our third down conversion rate? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. So I just did a simple Google check, and we're ranked 26, which is still at the bottom of the league.
Okay.
So that kind of blows a hole in your whole argument.
It doesn't blow a hole because now you got to sit here and calculate if we're quote unquote 26 in the league on third down. Now you have to see what does all that entail. And how many times are we going for it on third down compared to other teams? I mean, that's something that you got to take into account. You just can't take a raw number like that and just throw it on the wall.
Well, I mean, can't you say that when you was shooting out all those good stats? I mean, you can't give all the good stats to Bryce. You got to credit that to everybody else, right? You got to take everything into account, right?
Well,
I'm
well,
saying
well,
it go both ways. It goes both
well,
ways.
I
It's like
think
whenever somebody says something, if it's something negative about Bryce, it's like, whoa, let's spread the blame around to everybody. But if it's something good going on,
a
we want to put Bryce. You want to put Bryce on a pedestal.
a Kevlar. Thank you so
You got
much.
to stay even keel with it.
A Kevlar. Thank you so much. When we had the conversation, Hoopla,
Mhm.
the conversation was solely about Bryce Young having the ball taken out of his hands on third down because he's not trusted.
No, that's not what the conversation was solely about.
Hoopla, I asked
No, it
you.
wasn't PPP. You asked me if
Hoopla.
Bryce Young turned the corner. I say I feel like he's
So
getting
the
there,
so the
and I
conversation
wasn't.
was about Bryce Young, emphatically correct.
Yes, and
Okay.
I bought up one. I picked out one thing that kind of I want him to get, not kind of, but I want him to get
And
better at,
what
and that's
was that
his
one thing?
third and
And what was
long.
that one? No, sir. You first said that you don't believe that Dave Canellis trusts Bryce Young on third down. He takes
I
the
don't think
ball out of his
he don't
hand on
believe in
third
Bryce
down.
arm. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay, okay.
Bryce is not
And,
comfortable. Bryce is not comfortable in certain situations, and Dave protects him.
but hoopla, if the conversation was about Bryce Young
Mm-hmm.
and Dave Canellis, quote unquote, not trusting him on third down, why would you say I'm wrong for pulling up Bryce Young stats on third down? Shouldn't
Because
that
I
be
bought up
a positive thing?
Because PPP, I'm the one, like I was saying, I was the one who brought up the third down thing because I was trying to bring up why I didn't feel like he had turned the corner yet and why we still need to be patient and just keep watching him grow, because there's an issue on third down, third and long specifically, where he's not pushing the ball, downfield and
No,
working the
sir.
sticks.
No,
He's
sir.
checking it
No, sir.
down. He's checking
Hey,
it down a
Will.
lot, and he's not. To me, it's lack of confidence in his arm.
Hey, Will.
I mean,
What's up,
this is
fellas?
Hey, Will. I got one question
Will.
for you.
What's up,
I got
Will?
one question for you, Will.
What's going on?
When I read
Yes,
when
sir.
I
How you
read
doing,
the-
bro?
when I read these stats off to you on third down, I want you to tell me what you think. Third down
Nah,
completion.
PPP. He wasn't even in our conversation, so he don't
Hold
even
on.
know.
I'm just
He don't
getting. I'm
even
just
know the
getting.
gist of what we're
I'm
talking
just
about.
getting a. I'm just getting a second opinion. That's all I'm
You're
doing.
getting some help.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't need no help. I'm just getting a second opinion. That's all I'm doing. So
Okay.
Will, when I say on third down, 73.4% completion, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 400, and I think it was 474 yards on third down. Will, is that decent, good, bad? Does it feel like the ball is being taken out of a certain person's hands when I say that?
It doesn't seem like it, right? And the only thing that I would add to that stat is the ratio of he was talking about like third and longs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, let's clear this. I just want to just do Exhibit A. The last game we played, the last third down play was 3rd and 7. Would you consider that a
Mm-hmm.
third and long?
He does.
Yeah, I
Bryce threw
do.
it across the middle. Bryce threw it across they kept the ball in Bryce's hands. He threw it across the middle and hit Coca for an 11-yard possession.
Cool. I want to see more of that, but we don't see it. We don't see
Well,
it enough.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying
You
he
know,
can't do it. He just
everybody
hasn't
should
been
have their
doing it.
healthy. Everybody should have their healthy dose of skepticism. See, this is a decent conversation to have. If you got skepticism, that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm willing to have that conversation. Um, but the whole
But
thing that
Will, let me ask you
you
this
know,
question. When I pull up his third down conversions and I give you
We're
those
ranked
stats,
26 at the end of the day.
don't third down conversions include 3rd and 1, 3rd and 5, 3rd and
It
7,
does. It does, but
3rd and
right.
it
9,
does, PP. But is there a
3rd and
stat that shows
12.
his yards per attempt in third and long situations, like his yards per attempt? Because that's what I'm saying. He doesn't really drive the ball down the field and try to get
So
those first downs. He's
why is
checking
that?
it
Why
down too
does
often.
that make him? That may be some okay. that might be an area he may need to improve. Okay, that does not make him that you can't
That
talk
doesn't
about. I
show.
mean,
That doesn't show that they're taking the
That doesn't
ball
make
out of
him
his
what? That
hands.
doesn't make him
that
what?
doesn't show that doesn't make or break the final analysis, because I'm pretty sure that there's any quarterback that's played in the league could say there are areas of my game that I'm not that good at, right?
Yeah.
That I have to constantly improve upon. It's just the way that is. And if you think that it's pushing the ball down the field on third down,
And when
then
I say pushing it
that's
down the
where you
field, I
think
don't
that
even mean taking deep shots. I don't even mean taking deep shots. I'm just saying he don't
I
even
get
really
what you're
work the
saying,
stick.
because he's accredited for having top 5 in big time throws this season. So it can't be pushing the
I'm
ball
not sure
down
what
the
that
field.
means. I'm not sure what that
Big
means.
time throws in big time throws according to PFF is throws over 15 yards within a tight window.
Oh, okay.
So when you
Well, at
read
the end
this,
of the day, like
when you read this right here on the screen, what say you, Hoopla?
hold on, I'm looking at it on my phone. I can barely see it. It says Bryce Young has a passer rating of 73.4. Yeah, you showed me these stats the other night, but like I said, these stats don't tell the story, because it doesn't even include the conversion rate. So you can complete 100% on third down, but it don't matter if you're not getting the first down and you're punting the ball, or you're having to go for it on fourth,
No,
or
sir.
kicking a
No,
field goal
sir.
instead.
No, sir.
So
No, sir. No,
I look at
sir.
the conversion rate. We're not converting on third down and sustaining drives, and that's my issue. And that's where I want Bryce to be better. There's no stat that's gonna make me feel better about that. In fact, the
So
fact of the
when,
matter
when
is
you
we're
say
26th in the
you're
league. We're at the bottom
placing
of the league in third down conversion rate.
so are you placing third down conversion rate as a QB stat only?
No, I didn't mean to bring these stats up.
No.
PPP
I'm
did.
talking about you're
All I
saying
know,
that you're
Bryce
ranked
Young is our
26 in the
quarterback.
league.
Bryce Young is our
Just hear me.
quarterback.
I get that.
And
I'm asking a question. So the Carolina Panthers are ranked 26 in third down completion rates.
yes.
Third down conversions, right? Conversions.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying that that is equated primarily as a detriment to the QB, or is it
I
the
mean,
offense?
I don't know why you got to put it so dramatically, bro. All I'm saying is
No, I'm asking a question
yes,
directly. I'm not being dramatic. I'm just asking a question
because
directly.
yes,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
talking about the quarterback, because the conversation was about the quarterback and
Okay.
my issue with him not working the sticks on third and long. So the answer is yes, but it ain't. I
So
don't know
what
what
happens
y'all.
what happens when we third and short run the ball and we don't get it? Is that his fault?
Then we don't get it. I mean,
But that's all
What
included
happens?
in the
I'm not
stats
okay
Happens
that
with
when
you're
you
that.
throw the
talking
I'm
ball
not
about.
on
okay.
third down and the wide receiver
But
drops it?
but y'all missing my overall point. My overall point is Bryce Young not pushing the stick on third and set when he gets into those third and 7, sometimes even third and 5. You know, like he don't work the sticks. Like so, Dave, if it's like third
I
and
don't
6,
know.
third and 7,
I haven't
Dave
seen
will
that
run the ball.
personally.
Hey, listen. Hey,
But
Will.
We have a 26 rank. We're
Let me tell
26 in the league in third down conversion rate,
what
guys. We're
Hoopla
not good
problem
on
is.
third down. We're not good on third down.
Hoopla is mad.
Why am I
Bryce
mad,
Young,
people?
listen, you're upset because Bryce Young, if he's third and 7, you want him to throw the ball 5 yards beyond the line of beyond the sticks. That's what you want.
No, I want us to have a better third down conversion rate. PPP.
No, that's not true, sir. That's not true,
I'm not
sir.
invested in what?
Because we even talked about on the other day
We're at the
about
bottom of the
him.
league in third down conversion rate. PPP. We're at the bottom, dude. We're at the bottom of the league.
Excuse me, sir. We even talked about on the other day about him throwing the ball short of the sticks and converting. And you said that you want him to push the ball down the field. So you're not even happy when we converted when the ball is
No,
thrown.
I'm not happy because we're 26
Hold
in the
on.
league. PPP.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I am listening.
No, you're not. Okay. If you're listening, what am I trying to say then?
You're trying to say that I want to see Bryce, regardless of how we get the first down, I want to see Bryce do it with his arm. That's
No,
what you're
sir.
saying.
That's not what I'm
You're
saying.
trying to say that I
That's
want
not
Bryce
what
to.
I'm saying at
I
all.
want
That's what
Bryce
I'm
to.
saying.
I want Bryce to throw it past the markers every time. Like I'm not going to be happy. Like I'm not going to be happy if he dumps it off the tuba and tuba runs 12 yards. I'll be just as happy. But there's a problem because we're 26 in the league.
Moving the chains is moving the chains. You don't have
We're
to
not
throw the
moving the
ball.
chains though. We're
You don't
26
have
in the league. We're not moving the chains. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my Jesus! But
What do you
you're
mean?
pissed. But you're pissed about fourth down conversions, and we're the best
I'm
team
not
at
pissed.
fourth down.
When did I say I was pissed about fourth down
You did
conversions?
say you said no. You are. You said if we convert on third down, we wouldn't have to get the fourth down.
Is that not a fact?
But why?
And
Are
I
you
also
upset?
said we need to be better. I
You
said it's
upset about us
cool.
converting
I
on
said it's
fourth
cool that
down?
we're good on fourth down conversions, but we need to get better on third down. We're at the
But
bottom
why
of the
are
league
you
on
upset about
third
us
down.
not converting? About us converting on fourth? What's the issue?
Because we're not good enough on third. We're 26 in the league, and we'll be a better team if we get better on third down. Don't you think, PPP? I want to be better.
I understand it, but here's my
no, you
issue.
don't. No, you don't, because y'all worry about defending Bryce. You're defending Bryce.
Yo, Hoopla,
you're defending Bryce.
Me.
I'm talking about what's going to ultimately help the team, and y'all.
Hoopla, listen to me, because you keep over talking me. Listen to me, please. I am cool. I am fine with you saying converting on third down. I get that. But what I don't like is when you say Dave Canellis don't trust Bryce Young to pass on third down. That's what I don't agree with. Hands down. I don't agree with that.
I mean, you don't have. Well, I'm just telling you what I see when I watch the game. Like, I gave you an example the other night. I think it was
the stats don't show that. But the stats don't show that.
What did the stats show, Will? The stats show
well, I mean, on third down. Wait, no. Just hear me out. When you said that Dave Canales don't trust Bryce Young on throwing on third down, you just showed how many yards he has on third down, you know, his completion percentage, all of that. And then I pointed out in one of the biggest games we've had in current Carolina Panther history, recent history, right? Under Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, that game against the Rams was probably one of the biggest games we've had. When the game was on the line, it was 3rd and 7. Dave Canales called the play. The play was Coca across the middle. It was Coca across the middle. He got 11 yards. Move the sticks. We need the ball. Cue up Sweet Carolina. So to say that Bryce Young needs to get better on third down conversion, you might be right. But
no,
I can actually point to instances in some of the most critical moments when the game is on the line. Hold on.
I'm not saying he never did anything good on third down before, guys.
No. When the game was
y'all get over defensive, man. Y'all get over protective.
No. I'm not over defensive.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm making a counterpoint.
He need to get better on third and long. Then why do we need all this?
I don't know that for sure. That's your opinion. I don't know that for sure. I didn't say you were wrong or you were right. What I am saying is when you say that, Dave, you know, Dan, I'm sorry, not Dan, Canales does not trust him with the ball in his hand. I just gave you one of the biggest third downs in Dave Canales' head coaching career.
Come on. You put too much steam.
You name a third down. No. You name a third down on Dave Canales' head coaching career that was bigger than that third down that Bryce Young threw across the middle.
We're waiting.
Guys, I never said that Bryce Young never did anything on third down. But we're not going to sit here and act like we never seen Dave Canales choose to run the ball on third down instead of throwing the ball on third down.
You can say that about any quarterback. You can say that about any offense. You can say that about any offense.
I'm talking about our offense, Will, and our offense.
No, but that's like saying
we have a below average.
That's like saying the gas at Parker's is better than the gas at the BP.
Y'all are trying to argue about a moment of what y'all felt like was some greatness from Bryce Young, and that's cool. But that does not change my point. We are still 26 in the league on third down. Bryce Young has not been good on third down, and I just want him to be better on third down. That's it. I'm not saying it's all.
So let me ask you this question.
I'm not saying he never did anything good on.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask this question. Did some of those third downs misses that we have was based off of a running play that we did not convert on third down. It has to be true. That has to be true, right?
That's another level of it.
Again, I'm not blaming all of our third down failures on Bryce Young, but he
Yes,
is
you
our
are.
Then why is
quarterback.
Bryce Young the
Yes, you are.
And I
conversation?
was speaking, and like I said, when me and PPV was having this conversation, I was bringing up an issue that I had with Bryce just not pushing the sticks on third and long situations. That's all.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
getting all of this. It's crazy.
No. You're not getting.
Yeah,
No.
That's
See,
what
what
you
happens
said.
is this.
yeah, yo,
You
this
ain't
is
gonna
crazy.
change the
This is crazy.
conversation. You said
I'm
that
not
Dave
changing the
don't
conversation.
trust that man on third down, and he takes the ball out of Bryce Young's hand. That's
Not
what
all the
you
time he
said.
doesn't, PPP. And
No, no,
Bryce
no,
don't
no,
trust
no, no.
himself sometimes
I
in
know
certain
that. I'm
situations.
telling you what you
Bryce ain't
said.
confident.
I'm
Bryce ain't
telling you.
confident
So
in
let me
himself
ask you this
sometimes.
I'm telling
question.
you what you said.
Dave go off how Bryce playing. If
I'm
Bryce
telling
ain't
you
So
playing
what you
let me
confident,
said.
ask you
Dave
this
ain't
question.
confident in him. That's how coaching
So
goes.
are you saying in the National
It's up and
Football
down to
League?
Bryce. Yes, sir.
So you're saying in the National Football League, when it's third down, it in the National Football League, it's always a pass play.
No,
In the
I
National
never said that.
Football League, when it's third down, because you said when it's third down, Dave Canales always chooses to run the ball, and that's because of Bryce Young. So you're
I
telling
didn't
me
say
in the
always.
National Football League, regardless of the quarterback, if it's third down, it's a pass.
No, I never said anything like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to find out from you. I'm trying to find out like the logic behind it. I'm not trying to argue or anything
The
like that.
logic
I'm
behind
literally
what?
just trying to find
The logic behind what, Will?
the logic behind you saying that you've concluded that Dave Canales doesn't trust Bryce on throwing the ball on third down.
Well, I just put it like this. I feel like some games where Bryce is not playing confidently and he's not playing well, and we have like a 3rd and 7, Dave will run that football and let Bryce go forward on 4th and 2 and 4th and 3 like we've been seeing. I'm not gonna say every third down, oh, it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. I don't trust Bryce. It just depends on the game and the situation and how Bryce is playing. And that's how
So,
coaching
so,
goes. If your player is playing with confidence and
would you like to
he's feeling
retract?
himself, you let him
So,
play
would you like
ball.
to
If it's
retract
not, then you
your
protect him.
previous statement once again? Because you retracted it one time already.
I didn't retract anything.
Yes, sir.
I stand on
You
what I
did.
said with
No, sir. No,
26 and third down conversion rate. That
no,
was my
sir.
whole point.
You retracted it the other day, sir. You did.
No, I didn't. No, I did. I reworded it because y'all said I was saying it in a mean way.
You reworded it to and it was retractable. Yeah, it was a retractable reword.
Okay.
That's what it was.
All right.
Yeah, you changed up everything you said.
No, I didn't, TPP. No, I didn't.
Do I need to pull the tape?
Yeah. Because that's a lie right there. I did not change up everything I said, bro. Because I'm saying the same thing right now.
No, we done proved that you said
You
third
didn't prove
down. And you ain't
anything.
said
Because my point
third
was
and
he
long
wasn't good
last
on
time.
third and long, and he's not. And then you said no, but third down.
I
It's not
asked
just
you.
third down. I said no, third and long, and you said third down. And then I went and looked at the stats, and we're not even good on third down. We're 26 in the league, and I didn't even know that until I googled it.
Hold on, Hoopla. Hey, Will, I asked Hoopla. I said, which is easier to convert, a third or a fourth? He said a third down. I said, okay. I said, well, Hoopla, let me ask you this question.
He wouldn't give me the down and distance, though, Will. He wouldn't give me the down and distance.
Because you didn't start off with
What we talking about, a 3rd and 20 or a 4th and 1? Like, what we talking about?
You didn't start off with a down and distance, sir. You said he takes the ball out of Bryce's hands on third down. Plain and simple.
No, 3rd and long, where Bryce is pressure on Bryce to use his arm.
You said that he
takes
the ball out of Bryce's hands on third down. So I challenged that position.
I wasn't talking about running. I wasn't talking
if you
about running down.
If you would have said what you said about him, about us being the bottom of the league on third down, I agree with you. But what I don't agree with is when you say
the conversation should be over then.
No, the conversation ain't over because you said something that was wrong. That's the issue I have.
Okay, well, we can agree to disagree on that. But at the end of the day, we suck on third down. At the end of the day, we suck on third down, and that's my point.
And when you listen, I debate the Bible.
Me too. That's why I'm here.
I debate the Bible. And you can word one thing like this: Jesus Christ is God Almighty. And then you can go ahead and say, Jesus Christ is God incarnate. And the two things can mean two totally different things depending upon who you're talking to. So I always challenge the way something is presented. And what you presented was that on third down, Dave Canales takes the ball out of Bryce Young's hands. That's what you said, and that's what I challenged.
Okay, so I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong about that. You got that.
Amen.
But that wasn't even the point of our conversation. Our conversation that Bryce Young is not good on third down, and he's not.
That's what you said. You said it. Yeah, you said it. Yeah. Shout out Tech Shiesty and Poppin'. What's up, fellas?
All right, on with your show, brother. I just wanted to get that off my chest so we can move on.
Hula, you my nigga though, man. We cool, man.
It's all love, man.
That's all love, man. You know, I'm very, very technical when it comes down to how you. Well, sir, I'm not.
You're just wrong, brother.
I'm not. I was challenging your position.
You're just protecting Bryce. Y'all love Bryce. Y'all protecting Bryce.
Well, sir.
Y'all standing up for Bryce.
Sir, because you know what, Hoopla. Whenever you're losing a debate with me, the one thing you say is PPP. You just got off the train about Bryce the other day. So you know,
you did.
So
you did.
You know,
you appalled that I'm saying something that y'all think is negative.
Hoopla, you know, I'm not just defending Bryce for no reason. I'm making sure that we're all making sound points. And if you're going to sit up here and say on this wonderful podcast called Panthers Prime Podcast, by the way, that Bryce Young gets the ball taken out of his hand on third down, you got to back it up with facts, sir.
Well, the fact is we're not good on third down, so it don't matter if he getting it taken out of his hand or not. We're not good. If it's in his hand, he ain't doing nothing with it.
Hey, PPP.
We're not good. That's my point.
Hey, PPP. Hey,
yeah. Go ahead, Will. Oh, Will got a Boost mobile phone. I forgot.
Hey, no, I don't got no Boost mobile phone, man. I was ordering my Popeye's chicken. Hey, listen. Hey, PPP. I think, and I just want to say this. You know, people who have things to say about Bryce, whether it be negative or just a critique, because I don't think that he's being negative. He's just critiquing his third down play, right?
That's it.
But if you come back with a counterpoint, they think that you being a hover parent. Yeah. So they can freely critique him, but you shouldn't have a counterpoint.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that when you know when we having this conversation, because you want me to give you I can give you a critique of Bryce Young that I see, and I'm a Bryce Young supporter.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can give you one.
I would love to hear this.
I think that he needs to get better under center, because when we're able to go play action, the offense will open up more. So I want to be able to. I want to see more under center play out of the offense. Right? That is a fair critique. Now, so that doesn't mean that Bryce Young is a terrible quarterback or that I'm a bad human for having a critique of him. But on the counterpoint of what you're saying, you know, Dave Canals don't trust him on third down. That's merely an opinion.
Third down, and when he really has to push the ball down the field, I'll say it.
Then
I'll put it
what
like
happened?
that.
So let's just go back. So I hate to go to recent history though.
Third and long.
Well, what about the game against the Rams?
Will, it's about a body of work. So he did that against the Rams. So I want to see more.
He did it against the Falcons. He did it against the Falcons.
Okay, but overall, he doesn't do it enough, Will. We're 26
when you say now let's say to the true point, he needs to be more consistent. That's a fair assessment.
Absolutely.
That's a fair analysis, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's a fair analysis.
Yes,
that's a fair analysis.
But don't say that he take the ball out of Bryce's hand because he don't trust him.
Why?
That's not gonna fly over here. That ain't gonna fly over here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
How about this? He understands Bryce's strengths and weaknesses. How about that?
No,
that's not true.
Oh yes, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
No, it's not.
That's a good thing. Yes, it
is. No, sir. You're trying to make a final analysis of what this court, the coach thinks of the QB.
It's not a final analysis, Will. It's not a final analysis.
No, but you saying strength and weaknesses. If it was a weakness of his, he would never let him throw the ball on third down, and that's not true.
Facts.
The weakness is when it's third and long, he doesn't push the sticks. That's just a fact.
I just gave you a third and long that he did on the most critical play in the game.
But overall,
I mean, I can only know. Okay, tell me when he didn't do it. Tell me when he didn't do it. You're just
that's not who he's been.
Hold on. I'm saying, I'm telling you, because I mean, I'm just being recency biased because that was the last game that I remember,
Yeah, we
right?
can't do that. We
But
can't do that.
but if we would have pulled all 22, you're going to tell me that every third and long that we've had, the
No,
vast
I never
majority
said
of
that.
them, and third and long would be more than 3rd and 5, in my opinion.
No, it
Right?
depends on how the game is going and how Bryce is playing.
No, listen to me.
We've
I'm
seen
just
it
saying
happen, though.
I'm just throwing 3rd and long as a thought pattern in my mind. So in my mind, right, a 3rd and 5 is considered a potential run or pass down, depending on how you look at it, right? And you're saying that Dave Canales will always more than likely choose to run the ball.
No, I didn't say automatically or every time. No, I didn't. But there have been
I said more
situations
than
where
likely. More than
You
likely.
said that Dave don't trust Bryce on
guys,
3rd down. That's what you said. You said it on Unk's channel, and when you had the debate,
yeah, that's how I feel, guys. That's what I
you
feel like I
said,
think.
nigga.
So what's wrong with me saying that,
Hey,
nigga?
this is a
Because
feeling.
that's wrong.
There's no facts behind this. It's just a
No.
feeling. So I'm good on it.
At the end of the day, when I see us run the ball and it's like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, and we're not throwing the ball, we're running the ball, I take that as Dave is not being confident in the quarterback, or the quarterback is not.
What did this say
That's
right here,
how I
Hoopla?
take that.
Hoopla,
That's how
what
I
this say
take
right
it.
here, Hoopla?
For whatever reason.
Hoopla,
Say what?
What did this say right here, Hoopla?
Are those the same stats from before PPP?
73.4 completion, 474 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in 12 games on 3rd down.
But how is that good if we're 26th in the league in 3rd down conversion rate? It's about converting 3rd downs, PPP.
Can I add
I'm talking
context?
about converting, sustaining drive,
Hey,
moving the chains, dog.
Can I
I'm talking about moving the chains,
context to that?
Please do.
Can I add Hoopla, let me add context to that.
Please do.
Because you could be on 3rd down and goddamn Ike Ekwonu fucking false start. Now it's 3rd and goddamn 15.
I know that, Will. I know that, Will.
Or
Like
it
I
could
said
be,
before,
it could have been
I'm not
3rd.
blaming
Hold on,
all of
sir.
our 3rd
It could have been 3rd and 4, sir.
See what I'm
It could
saying?
have
How
been
y'all
3rd and 4.
overprotective of
We
Bryce,
ran.
though? You see what I'm
No,
saying?
no, it's no.
You see
So
what I'm saying?
no, it's not. No, it's nobody's not being overprotective of Bryce.
Yeah, it
They're
is,
putting.
bro.
So
It is.
in other words, when you place facts when I place facts into the conversation, doesn't mean that I'm defending the quarterback. It literally
Like
means that I'm
that goes
injecting
without being
facts.
said, Will. We know there's holding penalties. We
Then
know
why are you
other guys
saying
make
that?
mistakes
Why
sometimes.
are you saying
Xavier
when you?
gets
So
penalties
it's a
sometimes.
fair analysis to say. It's a fair analysis to say Bryce needs to be more consistent. It's also a fair analysis to say that the Carolina Panthers need to be better on 3rd down conversion.
It don't
See what I'm saying? So we can't just talk about Bryce when it's something negative. We can't just talk about Bryce. You got to bring everybody else into the conversation. But if we're talking about good stuff, you don't want to bring anybody into the conversation.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
The reason is not that I'm not debating with you that you believe that he needs to be better on 3rd down. I'm not debating that.
He does.
What I am saying
what else
is,
are we talking about then? If y'all agree with that,
listen
then what
to
are we
me.
still talking about?
I didn't say you were right. I just said I wasn't debating that with you.
So
what I am saying is,
he doesn't need to be better on
what
3rd
I am
down?
trying. Listen, sir. What I am trying to say is,
Bryce Young
what
need
I
to
am
be
trying
better
to
on
say.
3rd down. Will.
Okay, listen. You're gonna let me finish my sentence.
Does Bryce Young need to be better on 3rd down, Will? I need you to answer this.
Let me finish my sentence and then I will get back to you.
I don't even want to have this conversation if you can't answer this simple question. Huh?
Go ahead,
Bryce.
Will.
We all so back to what I'm saying is this, okay? God bless. When you say Dave Canales don't trust him, you don't have no facts for that. That is your personal opinion, and you are entitled to that.
I stated that, man. I stated that.
There you go. That's your personal opinion, and that's all that is.
That we're not good on 3rd down. That's my overall point.
So on top
we're not good on 3rd down.
So on top of that, let me finish. Let me finish. Just let me. So now that you're entitled to your opinion, when someone have a counterpoint to contradict your opinion. Don't think that they trying to defend Bryce Young. You want people to just agree with you, and that's not gonna happen.
No, I don't, bro, because I'm just speaking the facts. Y'all want me to agree with y'all.
No.
Opinions are never
If you
facts.
gonna say something,
Opinion and facts are two different things.
It's a fact that we're at the bottom of the league on third down conversion.
True.
That's all I'm talking about, and I want the kid to get better in the situations.
No. Because when you say we're at the bottom of the league in third down, that does not only include Bryce Young, but when
I know that
say
PPP
like
we just
Xavier
talked
Legette
about
dropped
that,
the
bro.
ball or Ike Kwanu got a false start, you gloss over that. But when you make the emphatic statement,
I specifically talked about when Bryce Young dropped back on third and long to throw the ball.
Gets the ball taken out of his hand on third down, you're wrong. And let my boy Gold up. Go. What's up, Gold?
Hey, Will, come to the front, please. Come to the front. Come to the front. Because you will not.
I don't need to be in front. I'm right here.
You will not blame Ike Kwanu for Bryce Young's shortcomings. You will not do that. Not today.
Hey,
not
you know
tomorrow,
what?
Not never. You will not do that.
So let me help you. Let me help explain something to you. Goat.
Explain it.
I don't know who the
Explain
fuck. Hold on. Let me take a step back and breathe. I was using Ike Kwanu as an example of somebody on the offensive line false starting on third down. I'm not blaming Ike Kwanu for anything for Bryce Young. Get over yourself. Get over yourself.
I ain't over myself. Y'all do that all the time, man. The boy before
you crying.
the Rams
Here you
game,
go.
before the Rams game, the boy was
here you
terrible.
go.
Why you think we got all them fourth down? Why you think we got all them fourth down attempts? Why do you think it? Why do you think it? If you go to overall, the thing says Bryce Young third down performance
I tell you that much.
2025 season. He shows flash. Anything you read, any type of scouting report on Bryce Young that you read or manage or get, they show he shows flashes. In his third year.
Hey, you know what? Hey, are you finished?
I want you to show me one thing that shows that Dave Canellis don't trust Bryce Young on third down. Show it to me right now.
Well, that's Hoopla's opinion, and that man can have his opinion. That's his opinion. He can have his opinion. The play does
whatever, yell all you want, man.
The play does support his position. The play does support his position.
It does not.
Act like he don't Pluto
it
with
does
that
not.
Shit. Y'all act like he
it does not. That's what you believe. That's what you believe. That's what you believe. That's what you believe.
Why we in fourth down there, sir? Why we in fourth down?
You don't fourth down. You could be in fourth down for a myriad of goddamn reasons.
Why we in fourth down?
Hey, you know what? You know what? If you stop yelling and let me. Hey, you know what? You so used to get in the middle of the public square and sticking your goddamn dick out instead of having a conversation.
And piss.
That's what you used to doing.
And piss on niggas. Yeah.
And piss on niggas? No, sir, you could never piss on me. You could never. Not in a million years. Listen to me. So when we're third and six, when we third and six and run the ball and get 4 yards and then we 4th and 2.
He the one that I'm in the middle of the square with my dick out.
Okay.
I don't know what he.
And you're making a spectacle of yourself.
I don't think he was. Well, I don't
cool.
think he meant he was saying pissing on you. I think he was just saying in general.
Come on, fellas, let's keep it respectful on PPP channel, y'all. Come on, let's keep it respectful.
Hey, let it happen. Let it happen. No, let it happen.
Okay, then. I'm muting up.
So back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. When someone says that the coach doesn't trust the quarterback on third down, that's an opinion. And I said that is an opinion, and I'm not disputing your opinion. I have a difference of opinion. It supercharges your emotions that someone has a positive opinion of this quarterback. So that's the reason why you standing in you standing in the middle of the public square. You standing in the middle of the public square and screaming and yelling. No, I'm talking about GOAT. Screaming and yelling. Jump on, bro, come to the front of the congregation. What the fuck are you to summons me anywhere?
You just talking
Hold
football,
on,
though, man.
homeboy.
It ain't that
Hold
serious, bro.
on,
We just
homeboy.
talking football.
Did you not just say Ike Kwanu jump outside or Ike Kwanu do the sixth
I
ranked
know. I said I
motherfucking
use it as an example.
left
I
tackle
could have
in the
used any
league?
player. I could have used
That
any player on the offensive line.
when you
I just
Google
used
Icky, it
Icky
says
as an
elite
example.
play.
Oh, so you just
Elite
talking,
play.
man. You just saying stuff, then.
He's not. He comes up.
Hey, you
Him
know
and
what?
his
You
scout
know what?
reports come up as
Hey,
elite
you know
play
what? Hey, go
at
hug
left
yourself,
tackle
man.
position.
Hey, go. Hey, yo. Hey, go touch grass, man, and chill out. Just go touch grass. Go touch grass and chill out. Because I was not blaming Icky for Bryce Young play. I could have used anybody on the offensive line. I could have said Chandler Zavala. Y'all was trying to spread the blame around to everybody else.
That's what
I
they do.
was not spreading the blame around. The leader.
That's what
No,
his
He's the
sir.
supporters
quarterback,
do
No,
the
sir.
for the
leader
last
of the
3
team.
years.
Okay.
No, sir.
That's what
No,
they
sir.
do.
And hoopla,
That's
and you was
nobody was
trying to
spread
single out
anybody.
one person. You was trying to single out one person on a play or on
No,
something.
sir. I
that
wasn't
they do-
singling
no, sir.
anybody
No,
out. We
sir.
were having a conversation
Hoopla,
about
hoopla.
Bryce Young. We
See,
were having a
hey,
conversation
see,
about
yeah,
Bryce
whatever,
Young.
man.
I
Hey,
did not
hoopla,
single
hoopla.
him out.
Hey,
Y'all
hoopla,
started
check this
naming
out.
other
Check this
players
out.
and
Check this
stuff,
out,
bro.
hoopla. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. See, I graduated from high school. I went to college. And,
So did I.
okay, that's good. A part of the conversation, and they start the point of conversation by saying Bryce Young gets the ball taken out of his hands on third down.
I didn't start the conversation by saying that, PPP.
Then me,
I didn't start
with
the
my
conversation by
college,
saying that.
with my
Time
college
out.
education, and
I didn't
a
start
couple
the
years in
conversation by saying
will
that.
say,
College
that sounds
educated,
like a
man.
good conversation that we can lean into and see if it's plausible or not.
But
And my
PPP, that's not
brother,
true.
that's an
PPP.
opinion because
I
you had
didn't start the
no hard
conversation
facts
saying
at
that Dave
all
don't
to
trust Bryce
declare
Young.
that Dave Canellis takes the ball out of Bryce Young's hand.
I didn't start the
showed you
conversation
that
with
when I
that,
was
and
on Uncle Channel. I
that
showed you
wasn't
that
even
the
the
other
point
day,
of the
and I'm
conversation.
showing it to you now. You're wrong.
That wasn't. I'm not wrong because we suck on
You
third
are
down.
wrong.
We suck on third down. I'm not wrong.
You wrong.
And I never
Until
started the
recently.
conversation with that.
Until
I
recently.
never started
And
the
he's
conversation
right,
with that.
You're wrong.
PPP. He's right.
He's wrong.
Until
He's wrong.
recently. I heard you the other night.
Show me.
Cherry
Show
pick,
me,
cherry
God
pick,
dang it.
and what?
Show
What
me
you
that you
cherry
don't
pick?
trust
You
Bryce
cherry
Young
pick the
on
Green
third
Bay
down.
game
Show it
and
to me.
the Rams game.
Show
I
it to
tell
me
you,
right
when I
now.
was sitting
Show
in the
me one.
stands,
No.
when I was
Show
sitting
me
in the
one
stands in
goddamn play.
Jacksonville,
Show
when I
me
was
one
sitting in the
play.
stands in Jacksonville,
It always devolves into
and he took
yelling.
the ball out of his hand.
Hey, this always devolves into yelling, man. This always devolves into yelling. It's crazy.
Because of y'all.
So you
Crazy.
understand?
It always
y'all trying to
devolves
defend
into
Bryce
No,
yelling.
Young.
it's
I'm
multiple
cool.
games where he took
It
the
all
ball out of that
devolves into
boy's hand.
yelling, man. Why does it always got to be that, dog? Why does it
No.
always got to be you got to yell at somebody when they have a counterpoint?
Man, we just
That's
talking
it.
football, dog. Ain't nobody. It
That's
ain't nothing
it.
personal. Will relax. It ain't
No.
nothing personal. We talking
Hold up.
football, man.
Hold
It's
up.
passion in
See,
football talk.
here's the
Nothing wrong.
difference. Here's the
Pants are
difference.
passion.
It's we talking
It's just
football.
passion. It's just passion.
We're talking
Yeah.
football.
It's just passion, Will. It's nothing personal. It's just passion.
It's not personal. I don't know Bryce Young. It's not personal. What y'all
It's
talking
not
about,
passion.
bro? I'm just being honest about what I'm seeing on the field.
Oh, he act like he
It
does.
ain't-
And Will, you already know Goat loud anyway. So he loud just because he just loud. It ain't personal.
Well, let me
He just
tell you,
It's
loud.
I'm loud
crazy.
because
I
Scoop Law
understand if
wrong,
y'all
God
Bryce
dang it.
fans, but it's
That's
crazy to me
why
that
I'm
y'all
loud.
Bryce
Because
fans
Scoop
can't
Law
even
is
take.
wrong. He wrong. He wrong.
It's crazy to me that y'all Bryce fans can't even take like constructive criticism of the guy. Like I could be ripping him to shreds right now. All I'm saying is when he dropped back on third and long, he's not working the sticks, and I don't feel like
What does
Dave is
that? What
completely
does that
confident.
mean? No.
What does
Stop
that
right there.
mean?
Yeah, what does
So
that
if it's
mean?
3rd and 8, I don't want to see him throw a 2-yard pass.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, Will. You see what I'm saying? I just sat here and said he does not want Bryce Young to throw the short yard. He wants him to throw 4-5 yards beyond the
You know
sticks
why? You know
every
why I
single
don't
time
want
on
to see
third
that?
down. He
PPP.
just see, look, all you gotta do is let nigga
Go
talk.
ahead, PPP. Go ahead.
All you gotta do is let him talk.
Let me talk.
All you gotta do is let him
let
talk.
people talk. Let me talk.
All you gotta do is let him talk.
And I asked you, do
Hey,
you
Hoopla,
know
can
what
I
I'm
give you an
trying to
example?
say?
Can I give you an example,
Bro,
Hoopla?
like, come on.
No, can I say this real quick first, the PPP?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, PPP, you said that I would rather it be a long pass instead of a 2-yard pass. I don't want to see those 2-yard passes because we've been seeing those. And you know what? It's not working because we're 26 in the league, bro. So why would I want to continue to see that? Why wouldn't I want to see him to attempt? If it's a 7-yard, he needs 7 yards to get the first down. throw a 6-yard pass. Throw it past the 6 if you need to.
Did you not
Like
see
he
on the
goes straight.
wait,
He'll look for
hold on.
T
Stop
Mac
right there.
and he
Stop
goes
right there.
straight to the check
See,
down.
you see what I'm saying? You're talking like someone that don't know anything about X's and O's. Now you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna tell me that every time he's on 3rd and long, he
I
needs to
didn't say
just
no
go ahead
every
and
time,
go.
nothing.
No.
I said we are
You didn't
26
say
in the
every time,
league.
Brian.
We're 26
Brian,
in
you did not
the
say
league.
I
every
just
time.
listened
You
to
didn't
you.
We're
say every
26
time
in the
now.
league, PPP.
I
We're
just
You
listened
didn't
to
26.
say
you.
every time,
We're
Brian.
26
You
in
You
the
didn't
listened
say
to
league,
you.
bro.
every time.
You
You didn't say every time.
no. Go before you got up here. He did.
No, I
Well, I
didn't.
can't, I
No, I
can't,
didn't.
I
No,
can't
I
speak
didn't,
on before
PPP.
I got up
No,
here.
I
Hey,
But I
didn't,
know
go,
bro.
hey,
there's
I
go,
been
didn't say
several
that,
hey,
women
bro.
go,
Hoopla, I was
He
trying
giving
to
hey,
didn't
throw,
say
go
that,
be,
Hoopla,
bro.
I
commentary
was
go
on
trying to
that.
back
throw
in your
your,
quarter
I got
point
better sense than
attorney.
that, man.
hey, Hoop, I was trying to throw you a bone to kind of help you a little bit, but because what I was
See,
gonna
You
see,
say
know,
was,
hoopla, you got to pull your words just like Prime does. You understand what I'm saying? Now
You
he's very
goddamn right. You
meticulous
better
with his
pull it
words.
right. You better
He's
pull it
very
right.
hey,
meticulous with his words. You got to pull
the
your words.
only words we
Watch,
need to
watch,
yeah,
hear is
watch.
that we're 26
you
in the
gotta be, you
league
gotta be very
in
particular.
third down conversion rate.
There you go. There you
We
go.
26 in the league in third down conversion rate. I don't know what the argument is
Hold
about.
on. Wait a
Y'all want
second.
to
Wait a
nit?
second. Wait a
But
second.
see,
Hold on.
but
Wait a
see
second.
now
Hold
he
on.
cleaned a little bit of it up in
Hold
that
on.
LA Rams game and a little bit
Hold
in
on.
the
Look at
Green
this.
Bay game
Go.
that they like
Go.
to use
Go.
as an example point.
Hey, go. I know you probably can't see this because you drive it. 73.4% completion on 3rd down, 474 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in 12 games. Now go. I want you to tell me, is 73.4% completion rating on 3rd down, is that good or bad?
That's good.
But it's not
That's
good if
good.
you're not
With
converting
that
the
passer
third
rating.
down. It's
But
not good, is it? Go.
Wait, no,
check this out.
that says passer rating, not
Now,
completion percentage.
Right. Yeah, it says passer
so
rating.
he said pass the rate, not
It
completion
doesn't say
percentage. See,
completion percentage. It
see
says
what I'm
passer
saying?
rating.
See what I'm
PPP.
saying?
College.
See, I'm not
College
So
looking
game.
at it. I'm not looking at it.
so Bryce's completion percentage is like 51.4% on 3rd down. That's where
On
he's at,
third down,
51.4. Yeah, on 3rd down, that's
nah,
where
that
he's
ain't
at.
gonna
Hold
cut
on.
it,
Passer
Prime.
rate. Passer
That
rate.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
Passer
cut
rate.
it.
y'all niggas
That
apologize
ain't
to
gonna
me.
cut it.
Y'all niggas apologize to me.
That ain't gonna cut it,
But
Prime. That
let
ain't
let
gonna
me
cut
let
it.
me
What y'all
let
have
me
to say
let me
about
throw
that?
let me throw this out there. Let me throw this out there. I do not particularly saying Bryce, but I do understand where Hoopla is coming from certain angles because we had a check down Charlie, and he was Teddy Two Gloves. He would not, and people would be open. He would not pass it past the sticks. So you never know. Hoopla frustration is coming from what he's seen from previous quarterbacks that wouldn't give the wide receivers the opportunity to try to get that first down. I don't know if that's what he's exactly saying. Like I said, I'm just throwing an alley oop right now because I definitely can
I'll tell
see
you
that.
exactly what I'm saying, bro. Like I've been saying, I want Bryce Young on those 3rd and long situations. I want him to attack the sticks.
I'm not
That's
mad at
all.
you
That's
about that.
it. I don't care. I don't
Everybody
care if
wants
he.
that
I don't care
from
if
their
he throws the
quarterback.
interceptions. I want to see him try it. That'll take his game to the next level. I want to see him grow. That's it. What's wrong with it?
But he did last week. I mean, but you got to say, 4th down is
Cool.
hard
He
to
did it
make
last week. Let's see more. Let's keep it going.
the fourth. But that hey, yeah,
You
4th
can't
Well,
down
see
is
and
somebody
hard
do
then
to.
something one time like, oh, he did it that one
But
time.
a
He
lot
did
of
that one
times,
time. No.
like
Uh huh.
I heard him and Prime arguing, like Friday or whatever. Y'all were having the
Yeah.
same conversation, and the man tried to tell him that it's situational football, depending on where we at on the
Mhm.
field,
Mhm.
that Canales sets him up on 3rd down, running the ball to get a shorter 4th down stab at it
Thank you,
and
Go.
convert 4th
Right.
and 2, 4th and 1, 3, whatever, the shorter 4th down.
The key
Which
word is certain
analytically
situations.
that makes sense
And that
if you're
could
gonna
be
go for
possibly
it on
true
4th down,
because
depending on where you're gonna be at on the field. Field
because
position, rhythm of
mhm,
the game, everything
Yeah.
that could be true
falls
because
into that.
they got an analytical guy. They talked about it. They got a guy that tells us where we're winning, where we're strong at, yada yada yada. If that's what's going on,
And and
there's
and that
there,
and
there's
that
some
guy that
there
guy is actually the guy that helped stood up PFF.
right, and
He's
if
one of the
that's true,
founding. He's one of the
there
founding
is
owners of
actually
PFF.
there's actually like you said analytic stacks that you can look at. Basically, that's what PvP got right there. That's an analytic right there.
Yeah.
If that's what they're seeing, that's something they take to the drawing board. And what Hooper's throwing out there, maybe that is what Canales is doing. Like, hey, look, I know he's very efficient at 4th and 3. 3rd, he's like 51. And Hoopla just saying, hey, I just want him to get better at 3rd and longs. I'm not mad at his opinion because we all would want that no matter if we were Panther fans or not. So I mean, it's It's a good opinion. I'm not mad at it.
But that ain't why we came here today to talk about.
I know.
Shout out to
I
Hoopla.
know.
Always goddamn changing up the conversation.
Hey,
We never had that conversation.
optimistic about the squad or that quarterback. Boy, you gonna cause people to damn have an
PPP, I
aneurysm.
got one last question, PPP. I got one last question.
Oh, here we
And
go.
we could be done with it. What do you have to say about my man bringing up that 51 completion percentage on third down?
I mean, god dang, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I agree that third down needs to be better. Listen, when you say to me that Dave takes the ball out of Bryce Young's hand, I disagree with you on that on third down. Because you can't show me anything definitively that supports that.
Well, can I ask you this?
Hold on, wait. Now, 51% completion percentage.
No, I got to stop you, PPP, because you didn't even agree with me about the third and long thing. You went to the third down thing.
That's not. Hold on, hoopla.
Okay.
Listen to me, man.
All right. Okay. All right.
You started your conversation off on Unk's channel by saying that Bryce Young gets the ball taken out of his hands on third down.
No, I did not. Start the conversation with that. I did not.
All right,
go back and listen.
Hey, real quick. David Tepper has turned. David Tepper has turned the Carolina Panthers around. What say y'all?
Well, like I told you earlier, I don't think it's Tepper. I think he's just fortunate he got Dave.
I heard you, nigga. No, go ahead. I don't want to hear hoopla. I'll just play hoopla.
Well, all I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Hoopla don't need no help, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just adding a little bit to it.
Yeah, he did.
In weeks 5, 6, and 7.
You need help too, PPP.
Since y'all want a cherry pick, which 5, 6, and 7, he did take the ball out of his hand. He very well did take the ball out of his hand. And y'all know it. That's how we won 3 games in a row.
On third down, go on third. I'm on third down.
You talking about when the running game was prolific?
Hold on, wait. Oh, yeah.
You talking about when the running game got going?
Hey, go.
Yes, sir. That's why we had 3 wins in a row. That's why we had 3 wins in a row.
Go. No.
Hey,
you're not gonna skate.
That's why we had 3 wins in a row.
Go on third down.
His name is Rico Dowdle.
Go on third down.
I can't disagree with Goat on that one.
No. Stop it right there. Go.
Which 5, 6, and 7?
Go on third down. On
third down, fourth down, first down, whatever. Rico Dowdle was the champ.
So the conversation that we was listen, Go. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all off task. The conversation was about Bryce Young getting the ball taken out of his hand on third down. Now, if you sit up here and you tell me that Rico Dowdle
that was not the conversation. Stop that, bro. Come on.
Yeah. You see how you do hoopla? You see how you do? No, if you're gonna try and pick and you go back,
hey, this is ridiculous, man.
Hey, listen.
Who's gonna pick a game that he had that he can bring the third down?
Listen, you ain't gonna sit up here playing like I'm an idiot because I know exactly what we was talking about. And I know exactly.
But that's not what the conversation started at.
No, sir. You made that statement. You said that they take the ball out of Bryce's hands on third down. You said that. Now, if you don't want to stand on that, say that. But you said that.
I still feel like he takes the Bryce. I still feel like that, people. Don't say it. There's certain situations of the game.
Don't do that now.
Oh, they use that.
Don't
second
do
year the Atlanta game.
Let's be honest about the conversation.
This year right here, you use the Green Bay game and the Rams game. That's what they do. That's how they form their example.
So you wanted him to throw the ball like Jordan Love did and throw an interception, I guess, just like he did in the end zone. You wanted him to do that.
Hey, PPP.
Come on, man.
Hey, PPP, this will.
What's up, man?
Hey, so as it relates to David Tepper, he just fixing what he broke. Because we had a good team when he got here. He finally fixing what we broke. Here's what I tell you. Did we not? Cam Newton got injured. During David Tepper's first season. That was the year that Cam Newton got his arm hurt during that Steelers game when Steelers dropped a 50 burger on us. Y'all remember? And it all went downhill from there.
I don't think I'm saying Will.
That was a decent ball club.
You say he's fixing what he broke. I don't think he's fixing anything. I think he's getting out the way.
There you go. Rather he get out the way and stroke the checks, whatever the case may be. He had to agree
to have Dan Morgan be the GM. He had to agree to stroke the check to have the cap analysis guy. He had to agree when they hired Canales. Now, rather that mean he got out the way, he's not making any decisions, he leaving football operations to the football people, maybe that's the best thing to do. I think it's the best thing to do, but I don't think that he did anything spectacular. And I've talked to him several times. He seemed like a really nice person. But I think that him going and getting Scott Fitterer, him going and getting that damn quarterback out of Baylor, who remain nameless to me, right? All of that stuff, when he made all those decisions, he broke a lot of shit. We're just coming out of that hole, in my opinion, right now. We still got a long way to go.
But okay. If you saying that, does that all the things he broke and things of that nature get people in here that didn't know what the hell they was doing, acting like he was tied to the hip to Matt Rule? How many years were we with Matt Rule? 2 years? It was 2 years, right?
3.
3 years. 3 years. So we're on year 2 with Dan Morgan. I need another year first before I can actually honestly say he fixed anything, because I need him a whole another year not to do anything anymore. You know, that was 3 years of our lives that were just wasted as a Panther fan.
No. If you're gonna give him all the blame for everything that happened before that, you will give him credit for everything now.
Facts.
If he wears all the blame,
That's
he
true.
has to get all the credit. That's only right.
But see, 336. This is my thing. I'm still trying to figure out, has he learned from his mistakes? It's too early for me, in my opinion, to just. I'm not saying I don't give him any credit, because yes, he did have to cut the checks and get these guys in here. Is he gonna stay like that?
We won't
You know
know.
what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Well,
like we won't know that.
That's why I say I can't answer that question properly.
Have y'all ever looked at his patterns? Okay, Matt Rule was his guy, so he gave Matt Rule 1,000 miles of rope. You understand what I'm saying? Because that
Gave
was
him
his guy.
complete
He
control.
got up there and he went to Matt's house and he undercut the Giants, and everybody knew that was public knowledge. He said that was my guy. He made him the highest paid coach in the league at the time. And then he got up there on TV at the podium and said, "Oh, he's a program builder and this and this and that." So guess what he had to do? Because he
Just
stuck
like
his
me.
neck out there. He had to give him the time. He gave him chance after chance, leeway at this, that, all that stuff. That going out there to get Sam Donald, this and that, was Matt Rule, because Matt Rule had total roster control. He gave him all the leeway, all the rope in the world when it's his guy.
Right.
He's doing the same thing with Canales and Morgan.
Hold on, go.
He's doing it.
You skipping a major step. You skipping a major step, my guy. You can't forget about Frank Wright. His hands was all on that too.
Frank Wright was his guy. No, sir, Frank Wright was not his guy.
Even though
it was Ben Johnson.
He cut that check. That's his guy. Cut it.
But that was a victim of circumstance. He couldn't get nobody else in there. He couldn't get nobody else in here, Pop. He couldn't get nobody else in here.
Plan B.
But he also advised him to go get all these different coaches. So he had all these
because that wasn't his motherfucking guy. I would tell him to do the same thing.
But that imploded on us. That's what I'm saying. That those were decisions that he pushed out there.
I kind of agree with Pop. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of agree with Pop.
Come on,
man.
It
didn't work. That's a great decision to hire your head coach. You hired your head coach and you gave him a blank check to go get all the best coaches to coach the team. That is a fantastic idea.
Hold on, 336. These are guys he never 336. These are guys he never even knew or worked with except for two guys. It was our running back coach.
I don't see it as a bad thing to go get all the best guys at their position available and bring them in.
336. You've never.
That's the A-team. That's literally the fucking A-team, bro. Like
I'm asking you this question. I'm asking you this question though. I'm asking you 336. Have you ever played basketball? Just
Pop,
at a
did you
park
think
somewhere.
that when we put that
Hold
coaching
on.
staff together, it was going to implode the way it did?
I'm
I'm
just
not
trying to
going to
get
do
us.
I'm not going
I'm
to do
just
the
trying to. I'm just.
hypothetical example.
No,
Hold on,
it's
wait a
not a.
minute. Did you
It's
think
not.
that?
It's not a
Did you think that
hypothetical.
Pop? Did you
It's
think
not
that the
hypothetical,
coaching
Sister
staff
J.
in reality was going to implode like that when they put that staff together? Looking at it on paper.
None of us knew that, but I also did question why is he getting all these guys that he don't know. I did ask that question when I was on
Pop, did you
the other
think that it was going to
podcast.
implode like that?
Well, for one, I
I
didn't
know
want
where
Frank
you was
Wright.
at.
I ain't want Frank Wright.
But
For
but you,
one,
but
but
so the answer is no. You didn't think it was going
I
to
didn't.
implode like that.
I didn't know what was
So
going to
you're
happen,
having a
but I
hard
did have
time
some
saying,
questions.
yeah, I did. I know we
No,
all have
I'm
questions
answering.
about everything, but nobody
So that's
thought
answering
we
your
were going to
question.
win 2 fucking games. Nobody thought that,
But
bro. Like
what I'm saying,
they put together a great idea and it didn't work, and we're
I'll
looking
let
at
you
it in
finish.
hindsight now, and saying that in hindsight it's something that didn't work out.
I
But when
get
you
that,
did it
but
in
I've
the
never
time in reality, it looked like a
nobody.
good idea.
But nobody, no other owners that I've ever heard of done that with their coach, with their head coach. Number two, my example that I was going to ask you is if when you went to go play basketball with a kid or this that and other in your neighborhood, you went and picked the guys that you wanted on your team. You never just took random people and just said, "Hey, yeah, I want you on my team, and let's see if we're gonna win." That's how it works. You have to get a guy who runs the ship, that knows the people, who has his philosophy to run his philosophy. It won't. You got guys in there that want to be head coaches, trying to take over the head coach job.
Everybody
Like,
wants to be a head coach. Every coach in the NFL wants to be a head coach. I don't know where you guys get that from. Nobody wants to be a position coach forever.
Can I
Everybody
also
wants to
add a
be a head
tidbit?
coach.
Can I also add a tidbit to this? When the Frank Wright regime was over with and they were looking to hire the next head coach, right? They actually did bring in that consulting group, the 33rd team.
Yeah.
And the 33rd
They did.
team to help them figure out what you need on your executive staff. And I am sure that consulting firm explained some things to the Teppers as well. That don't mean that Tepper has to listen to them, but I'm pretty sure they gave their unfiltered advice on things. And ever since that 33rd team's been in there, you've seen less and less of his hands in things. And if not, maybe publicly, he might be doing stuff behind the scenes. We don't know. But publicly, it's not forward facing like that. So that's a good thing.
He's not even
And
really doing interviews like that anymore.
correct.
that's
Because
good.
you remember at the end
I
of
want to
at the
see
end of last
keep
year,
that going.
at the end of last year, Dan Morgan did the executive, and Dan Morgan and Brant Tillis did the executive out brief with the organization and the fans.
My thing is that I have no problem giving him praises, and the praise that I can give him, in my opinion, the best praise I can give him is that he's staying out the way. But we also can hold him accountable. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. I mean, I got it. And I don't know. And I mean, I've tried to put myself in any NFL owner's shoes. If I owned the Carolina Panthers, it would be hard in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, for me not to want to be involved because I think I know some shit when I may not know shit at all. You understand what I'm saying? So I get it. I think he might have learned where he fits in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's learning. Like Goat said, look at his patterns. He look like he's evolving.
So you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Not all of them.
On another note, outside of the football aspect in the roster, I really like what he's doing as far as the business aspect of the team, and I think that's where he needs to focus all of his time because I think he might be really good at that. Yeah, I think we
336.
got something with
He
that.
brought us Beyonce. How can you be mad at that?
Yeah, I'm not just talking about the concerts. That's TSC money. You know what I mean? or
You know,
TSP or
I give
whoever
you,
they is. That's their money.
hey, 336. I do like that because you know what? I do not think that Jerry Richards would have wanted to put $900 million into modernizing the stadium.
Yeah, I doubt that very seriously.
Oh, he
I
never
doubt
was gonna
that
do
very
that.
seriously.
He was
And
that
and
Jerry
he's also
had money,
invested
but
future money.
he was cheap.
He's got some future money invested too. I
Right.
just seen that recently.
And
Hey,
so
Yeah,
PPP.
nah, Jerry wanna did that shit. Jerry wanna did that at
Hell
all.
no, he wouldn't have did that.
Hey,
I'll
go.
give you
Hey, go. Can I ask you a
another
question?
example. When the Richards were owning the team, you know, now like at the end of every season, the last home game of every season, if you certain PSL owners get like a really nice gift. So you show your card if you're in the club seating or whatever, and you get a really nice, I mean, like not no cheap shit, like a nice shit, like a jersey with your name on it, or like a throw, a one of a kind throw, all the things. You never got that with the Richards. But also, hell, he had to do something to keep us coming back because we were losing every goddamn game. You know what I mean?
That last PSL gift y'all got weren't that great from what I heard.
Oh, you talking
I
about the
just like
cups? That's the beginning of the season. So you get two gifts. Right? Gift number one is the beginning of the season, and you get your gift based off where you sit as well. So if you got second tier, if you got upper tier seats, you're not going to get a $75 gift. You get what I'm saying? But if you at the One Carolina club where you spending, $1,300 a seat, your gift is really nice. If that makes sense.
yeah, cause I think it was the Colts. The Colts got a hellified jacket. That thing was dope.
But that's
I
not
said,
for
dang.
everybody.
Right, right.
Not every
That
PSL
that was
owner got that
that
jacket.
that wasn't explained, but I'm glad you broke that down.
Right. Because like the 30th anniversary, we got that limited edition binded book. I thought that was a cool gift. So they gave you like a picture book that you got in the mail. And when you open it up, it starts from the beginning of the team, like us trying to get a team in the Carolinas, figuring out how they were gonna pick the logo, what team was they gonna pick, how they ended up building the stadium, all that stuff, right? And so it was a pretty cool book. But anyway, long story short, you're right. The Richardson family, I don't think would have been as business savvy as the Teppers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say another thing too. I won't be surprised if another Gamecock ends up being on our team going forward in the
The more
next two to
Gamecocks,
three
the better.
years.
The
The
more
reason why I
Gamecocks, the
said that
better.
Man,
because I
they
know the
all
Teppers.
go. See, there he
Te-
go.
well, I'm just this is just things I've seen. I know the Teppers donated a lot of money to that college.
Right. Hey,
We've
and
been getting
also,
So
them.
did y'all
you
can I
never
ask y'all
know.
this question about the home field?
Hey, real quick,
Did
Will, let me
y'all
read the super chat. I'm gonna let you
okay.
go. Shout out to Jerome B man for that super chat. He said, I think the Tepper's meddling narrative was overblown. I don't know about that. He said it was only a narrative when Reich was here. You didn't hear about that during Rule and Canellis. Well, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if it was just a narrative when Reich was here. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Cause them
Yeah.
Hey,
same meetings was going on when Matt Rule was here, when Reich was here, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
He just chilled out. He just chilled out,
He
bro.
just chilled out.
Just
Yeah.
chilled out.
And he just got rid of a
Yeah.
mole.
He
I
was
gotta remember we had
yeah,
a mole in the building.
he was
can
meeting with
I ask? Can I
Ron
ask?
and
Can I say something? Can I say something, PPP?
his man was in there
Yeah.
with Ron and Marty Herney. Marty Herney was like a little whipping boy. Nah, bro.
But Marty Herney said that he was only there to teach David Tepper what a GM is supposed to be doing. He said
Now
that openly.
why
Man,
would I want
Marty.
to do that? And me and Marty go
I'm
right over to the Redskins. Come on, man. That
hey,
sounds
hey,
like a
hey,
cop out.
did y'all know this? On the home field, even though it's AstroTurf now, whatever, artificial turf. But when they built the stadium, there was a bucket of dirt from every county dumped on that stadium and on the home field.
No, for real?
Every county in North Carolina and South Carolina had a bucket of dirt that dumped on that home field.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
But
what's up.
I only learned that. I only learned
I
that
don't
through
know.
the
I don't know
damn.
how I feel about that.
Hey, hey, PPP. You know Sam Smith said that he was there when they built it. He was one of them.
Sam, oh, I
Right.
ain't.
Y'all,
Hey,
no,
Hooper, you must be thinking the way
better
I'm
check.
thinking.
If y'all don't know Sam Smith, y'all better. It ain't no joke. I
Oh
know
man.
Sam
Yeah, he said he was
on
a
his
Oh
church.
construction. He
man.
said he helped build it. He
Now,
said he helped
y'all
build it.
really better. Y'all better check Sam Smith's resume. Y'all laughing.
Oh yeah.
Not
Yes
fucking
Nah,
sir.
around.
Yes
nah,
sir.
nah.
Yes
I'm,
sir.
No,
I'm
no, I ain't
laughing.
laughing about. I'm not laughing at the Sam
I'm
Smith thing.
laughing. I'm laughing because he's a funny
Oh,
dude.
okay.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm laughing, man.
Okay.
I'm laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Sam
I'm
ride
getting,
with
definitely
him
I'm
though.
funny
getting
I
it.
ride
though.
with him though.
I'm laughing at the dirt. That's what I'm laughing at. I'm not
Why is
laughing.
that? Why is that? Why you say you feel some kind of way about that? I'm wondering why. Get
I
your
had to talk
opinion.
to you offline. I ain't do that on PvP show. I had to talk to you behind the
Okay.
scene. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but there was just a lot of interesting things, and like we were the
Pop
first
finished
professional
dark. I
sports
already know
team to
what you
have.
talking about.
Um, we one of the first. We're the first professional sports team to have seating licenses. That's how we got our stadium built with no public funds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So everybody who bought seating licenses, they said this is what the stadium will look like. Everybody who bought their seats, sight unseen, bought their seating license, paid their money, and that's how they had the money in order to tell the NFL we already have our money to build our stadium.
Hmm.
Can I ask the
Well,
panel a
somebody was
question?
doing some hella talking.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. Um, I know this gonna get y'all,
Yeah.
whispering a little bit. Y'all really think Tyler Show got potential?
Nope.
I mean,
I mean, he looks decent so far.
he looks decent. Yeah,
I mean,
I
we
Right.
think.
got to be honest about it. He looked decent.
Mm-hmm.
Saints fans believe in him. They damn sure
But
believe in him.
What you believe,
PPP.
but,
Duke?
but we got to keep in
They gonna
mind
have
that
to
this
sit them
dude.
next year. They gonna bench him next year.
Is that
Watch.
your bold prediction?
Yeah. He getting benched next year.
And
Mm.
we
Ain't
I
gotta
nobody seen
we
this
gotta keep in
dude.
mind that he's
Ain't nobody
26 years
seen this dude.
old.
He showed up at the end of the season. It's another one of them stories where they show up at the end of the season, rookie quarterback, no film. They have some good games, and then you come into the next year and get locked down.
You
I
know,
don't
I was thinking the
Yeah,
same thing.
I
and
don't
we got to
see
keep
him.
in
I watched
mind that
that
he's
game.
26. He's 26 years old, so he's coming in a little more seasoned than like these 21, 22-year
I
olds.
mean,
So
I'm
he's
not gonna
gonna
knock
look a
his
little
age because
better.
Kirk Cousins
But
came
it's a
in
cap
old
on his
too.
ceiling that being that he's 26. It's a
But he
cap
ain't
on
no
his
Kirk
ceiling.
Cousins. I mean, not Kirk Cousins, but what's his name? He used to play for the Rams back in the day, St. Louis Rams.
But see,
He played Canadian
I'll be here.
football. But anyway, but I I don't really see him.
Damn, what is it? Kurt
Is he
Warner. You
playing
talking about Kurt
good?
Warner, bro?
Kurt Warner, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he playing decent? Yeah, I think he playing decent. But I think his game is simple. Like I don't think he's a threat as far as he only throws it to the outside, short, and in the middle of the field, short. Other than that, I
He's
don't see
showing
him
he's a
beat.
threat with his legs though. He's showing he's a threat with his legs. He
And
still
he
hurt
can
his
run
leg.
and he can run a little bit.
To
Other than
run.
that, I ain't all that can be stopped.
Well, I mean, he's
Yeah,
shredding
But
them
you
up
know
He
though,
ain't
what?
though.
beating
I'm
nobody
pretty
over
sure.
top.
I'm
But
pretty
you know
sure
what?
Kellen
You
Moore
know
ain't
what?
opened up the playbook yet. Pop with him being a
It's possible
what
he a
4 games?
rookie. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
But
4
possible.
games that he played. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
but you know
we
we gonna
haven't
be the
seen
first
his
team.
talent level.
Our defense is gonna be the first defense that is gonna see him twice.
Well, I know the intensity
Yeah.
gonna be up.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna
Man,
Oh
say
The
it's
yeah.
this.
gonna be
intensity gonna be up.
Yeah.
crazy in
Yeah.
there,
Because
man.
he burned them
Yeah.
last time. I ain't gonna lie. He burned their ass last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
Yeah.
was
did.
gonna say 3-3-6.
Well,
Like he gonna come in there confident. He gonna come in there confident because of what happened last
he gonna
game.
think
So
gonna throw. I don't think he gonna throw no damn 2 touchdowns on no damn JC Horn. I
that
don't
ain't gonna
think
happen
JC
again,
it
ain't
man. That
ain't
was
gonna
playing.
happen.
He's
That
JC
not
was,
ain't
gonna throw
playing.
deep.
but
He's
he
not
JC
threw
gonna.
ain't
He
he
don't.
threw
playing.
two. JC not playing.
They
He's
say
still in
Wednesday we'll know.
concussion.
the way our
Yeah,
defense been
Wednesday we'll
playing.
know. Wednesday
He
we'll
might
know.
not try us the way our defense been playing. He might not try us.
He don't throw deep though. For one they don't
Oh
have
yeah,
no they lost
He did that
they deep
last
route
game.
runner. Hey, did a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so it will be interesting. I'm gonna be at that game, so I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm dang sure gonna be interested on how our defense perform against their offense. What I'm worried about is how our offensive
Line.
line, because their defensive line is playing some inspired ball right now.
Yeah, they
The
are.
Saints defensive line is playing some inspired ball. So I'm wondering how we gonna look.
But
Yeah.
my thing is, if you can hold up against the Rams, whose defensive line is better than the Saints, I mean, you should be able to repeat
Thanks.
that.
Yeah,
We
It's
exactly.
might
not,
have the
it's
best
not
O
always
line
it's
coach
not
in the
always
Big
league.
that
I
facts.
don't
simple though,
know.
man.
It,
I
it,
done
it it
learned that
is
about
football.
football. It ain't always that
Yeah,
simple.
facts, facts.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
it's
not
gonna be good.
matchups too.
Yeah, it's
And
about
it's
matchups, man.
yeah,
Definitely a
it's
matchup.
divisional game. So
It's about
but I
matchups,
think
it's about style of play, it's about scheme, you know.
I think our coach will be ready for sure. And hopefully the players come in ready. Uh, I know they're gonna come in there angry, like for real. I know they're gonna come
Because
in
it
Focus.
ready
seemed
for
like they
some
were
get back.
shocked they
They gotta
lost that
come in
game.
focused, man.
I'm
Perfect
tired
timing
of
and getting
losing
healthy
in New
too.
Orleans. Ain't you tired of that? Like I'm tired of losing in New Orleans. I'm sick of losing in that trash ass stadium. We got the better team. They need to go whoop their ass. That's what they
They
need to
need
do.
to. They
Hey,
need
Prime,
to.
hey, Prime, if you still on, I'll
Yeah,
be
go
right
whoop
back. I'll
their
be
ass.
right back. I got to pull out for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, you good.
Hey,
You good, go. You good.
hey, PPP. So
Yeah.
what you expect from Bryce? What y'all guys expect from Bryce against the Saints?
Shoot, I'm expecting Bryce to go out there and throw 225 at least, 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
How you feel like he played in that first game?
Oh, I mean, he played. Come on, Hoopla. Come on, Hoopla.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Come on,
come on.
Hoopla. You
Damn.
know
No, I
you
asked
know
that
I know
because
he played
you feel like
horrible
he
in
owe
that
us
game.
one? Why? Okay, so he played bad in the first one. So you feel like he owe us one?
He won. Hey,
Yeah.
won. Nah,
Yeah.
he can't
Yeah.
lose to the Saints the next 5 times we play them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Ever
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Okay. He should
Like
take it
Don't
like
never
personal. He
lose to
should
the
take this
Saints.
game personal. He should be like, I'm tired
oh,
of
he
losing
has
to
to.
these
He
MFs.
no, but it's not even that
The
though.
next
Like
time
like
he
the
loses to the Saints, he need to be an old man like Andy.
Mhm.
like like I said on the show
Hey,
the other
Phillip
day.
Rivers.
It's like the money in the bank ladder match. He's got 26.5 million just dangling up there at the top of that ladder for the next 4 games to get that money.
What in that,
He
bro?
better he
That's what
better
in
he
that, bro.
better he
You
better
not
go he
quarterback.
better go
Because
at the pool.
if the
The
motherfucker
next four
pulls
games is
calls from,
everything for
you
his
can get
career,
extended
man.
here.
It's everything for his career.
Yeah,
These next
Talk
four
you
about
can
it
games.
get
3-3.
extended here. You play your goddamn cards right. The door is open.
26.5 million is just dangling up there in a briefcase,
That's only
fresh
a fifth year. Yeah, that's only a
blues.
fifth year option.
Yeah, that's just the fifth year. I'm talking
That's what
about
I'm saying.
Yeah,
the
that's just a
contract
fifth year
extension.
option.
That,
He
but
can
That's
that's
what
get
he
what
should
himself
be shooting
extended
for,
here and he
man.
play his cards right. I'm
336.
telling y'all.
If you went out there and it was 26.5 million hanging up there, you you throwing 20 touchdowns in one game. You gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing stopping
Yeah.
you. It's guaranteed. All yours. Cash.
He got an
Yo,
opportunity
PPP,
to get extended this year.
Yo,
For real.
are you ready to would you so if you had to make a decision today, are you ready to throw Bryce Young that extension?
no. Hey, listen, I'm a money man. And if I don't got to pay you right now, I ain't going to pay you right now. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
businessman.
That would be ridiculous for them to
But
pay Bryce Young
PPP.
down.
But PPP. There's more. If he ball out on that extension, or he take you back to the playoffs or some shit like that again, it's gonna run you that. It's gonna run you then.
Well,
It's
hey,
gonna be
you know
more
what?
then than what it would be now.
I'll be willing to take that because now I'll say you earned it, and we willing to pay. I'll say you earned it, and we willing to
Right?
Well,
pay.
I'm not willing to play Bryce Young market value right now.
Right.
all
You
right,
wait.
y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not willing to pay him market value right now.
Why not, Will?
Because we see it
You
from
rolling the dice.
business standpoint.
Because if I got the 5th-year option and I can pay you less than I can pay most quarterbacks in the league, I'm taking that 1 year where I ain't got to pay you but $23 million.
Well, let me ask
taking
you
it.
this, Will.
And if
But
you
Let me ask you
bought,
this,
and if you
Will.
it's more than
hold on,
23.
and if
It's
you,
more than 23, and you're
it's
gonna end up paying
27. It's
more
like
than that in the
27,
long run.
23. It's
Yeah,
no, no.
but you're
Hold
gonna pay
on. Yeah,
27 for that
yeah.
1
You
year,
never.
then you're
Yeah,
gonna sign him to a
you're
4-year
not.
deal, Will. You're gonna sign him to a
That's what
4-year
you
deal
got.
after
You're not letting me
$27 million
finish.
for
You got
more than
letting
what it
me.
would have been.
Can you let me
Well,
finish?
I understand what you're saying. That's the whole thing. You think that you have to finish for somebody to understand your point. I know what you're saying. You got to
Okay,
hear
well,
what I'm
I'm
saying too.
sorry. I didn't know. I
$27
didn't know that you
million
had.
this year for 1
Okay.
year, plus the 4 years that you're going to extend them on, which are going to be more than the 4 years if you
Oh
didn't
yeah,
sign them on the 5th year.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm
Don't say.
saying.
Now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
can I say
more
this?
plus the 5th year.
If I am
But you're the
Bryce
money man,
Young's,
though.
and you know what? And if
But you're the money
I'm
man.
about, but I'm about to explain to you that I am the money man when I say this.
No,
If I was
Will, you ain't
Bryce
already
Young's
explained
agent,
to me that you're going to end up playing more.
I'm accepting nothing less than 47 million. That's the hometown discount, 47. And by the way, that is paying me top 7 QB. If you're not gonna pay me 47, then we much rather negotiate after the 5th year.
What?
Because it's two people in the negotiation. It's not you walking
Hold
up
on,
to
hold
the
on, hold on,
player
hold
and the
on,
player
hold on,
just
hold on, hold on,
accept
hold
what
on,
you give them.
hold on, Will. Hold on. Slow down, slow down. You're talking fast.
All
You
right.
saying
All
after
right.
this season, you want his? You if you was Bryce Young agent, you're gonna say F the
Right.
5th year option. I want
No, I'm not
47 for.
saying it. No,
Okay, I
that's
thought
not
that's
what I'm
what you were
saying.
saying. No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Hold on, hold on.
Listen to what
No. Will. You ain't gotta re-explain it. I get it. I was just double checking. I get what you're saying now. All right, cause I thought that's what you was. I was like, hold on, Will been drinking a lot tonight.
So
no,
Okay, no. I
I'm
got
not
you.
drinking
Now,
at all.
hey,
now
so
If I'm
Will,
if
explain
I'm
I
what
get what you're saying
in the
bargaining
now.
chip
argument,
does his agent have? What
I get
bargaining
what you're
chip
saying
does
now.
his agent have?
that's the point. The agent lays
I don't
out
know
an
what.
unreasonable. Let me finish. If in the power of negotiation, I am going to lay out an unreasonable number if I am gambling that my player or my product, whatever my product is, will be worth more a year from now. So that's the power of negotiation. That's what you do.
You got to
That's
see
what
what the
all
market.
the
You got to see what the
and the
market's at
mark
too.
and the
Yeah, you got to
market
see what the
value, the
market.
market value right now for a franchise quarterback, the market value right now is like 55, I think, something like that. And I'm coming to
Whoa,
you
whoa, whoa.
unrealistically and saying 47. I'm giving you a deal. You ain't
So
giving me
Will,
no damn deal.
let me ask you this, Will. Do
Damn.
you think
Mm-mm.
do you think that the Houston Texans are going to give C.J. Stroud a 5th year option, or are they going to try to sign him to a contract?
Um, if I was them, I would go up the 50 option because he's regressed to the means.
Damn.
What?
No, he has
He's
not.
regressed to the
No, he has
means.
not.
What?
Okay, and you know what? And here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. This
Have
has
you? Oh, did
always
you
been a
watch that
debate.
last game? Did you watch him against Kansas City? Did you?
Damn, Will.
Look at his numbers. Look at
No,
his
no, no. I understand his
numbers.
numbers, but hold
Okay,
on. I'm just
and so you asking me about negotiation skills, and I'm telling you the power of negotiation. Because
So
if I am the owner
you
or the
haven't looked at
GM,
anything but his numbers. That's the bad part about
let
it.
me
You
tell
ain't
you
looked
that
at nothing that's
you know
going on
what
with the team or the
you
roster
know
or
that's what I'm
anybody as
that's
a
what I was getting
that's
representative
what
at.
of
I'm
the
getting at.
Texans.
Yeah, that's what I was
You've
getting
only
at.
looked
That's
at
what
his
I'm
stats
getting at.
instead of you
No,
looked at his
that
numbers.
is not it.
But you
That is not
but you
it.
can't
That is
say
not
that I'm
it.
gonna sign him to a 5th year option based on his numbers. You have to look at what's going on around the team. If he's not the
Around
cause
him.
of this,
Can
then
I,
you should
now
Yeah.
can I
probably
now
try and
can
get
I
him on a
now
contract.
so now can I
Yeah,
say something?
But I actually,
yeah. That way
do you
you
If
think
feel
I
they're
you
gonna?
can
Do you
respond.
think?
if I am sitting as the owner of the team, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to come to the table to negotiate for a contract with the player. If the player, I'm going to say, okay, if my number is whatever my number is, right? This is my top end number. If that number is not to the liking of the player, right? Then you play on your 5th year option.
But
and
that's what I asking you,
renegotiate.
Will.
Will,
We
I
Will,
asked you, do
Will,
you
hey
renegotiate.
think the
Will.
Texans? Hold on, you telling me what you would do if you was in that
You
situation?
asked me what I would do.
No, I asked you, do you think the Texans gonna pick up his 5th year option this year? That's what I asked you
They're gonna
originally.
the very first thing they're gonna do at the end of when the new league year open is they're gonna secure his 5th year option. That doesn't mean he's gonna play on that 5th year option. They may
I think he getting a
negotiate a
contract.
contract, but
I don't,
they're gonna as
He
soon as
getting
the
that
league year
contract.
open, as soon as the league year open, they're gonna pick up his 5th year option. As
no,
soon as
no,
the
no,
new
no.
league year open.
It wouldn't
How
make
He
much
getting
sense
a
because
contract.
hold on.
here's the
It
thing.
would
Here's the thing.
hold on.
All
Just
right.
listen to me real quick. It wouldn't make sense. Why? You know why? Because he's already been to 2 playoff seasons, right? His first year and his second year. He can still get in the playoffs this year. And if you give him a 5th year option and he takes you to a playoff again for the 4th year, every year he's been in, you you, you talking about crazy money. The
Now
smartest thing for them to do for money wise
now
is to sign
now
him to a
now
contract now. Once the
Facts.
now let me
season's
finish.
over.
Now let me finish saying what I'm saying. Okay. As soon as the league year open is when you can negotiate contracts, right? The very first thing I'm doing as a businessman, right, is tell them that I want to negotiate a contract, but I'm submitting for your 5th year option right now. That don't mean you got to play on that 5th year option because I can negotiate your contract. But the very first thing I'm doing as a business owner is I am securing my product.
I get that.
I am.
But I'm asking
That's
you,
all
do
Hey,
I'm
you think that's
saying.
what they're going? No, no, no. I'm asking you, do you
No, no,
think that's what
that's
they're going to
I'm
do?
almost willing to bet that's the smart business decision.
Well, you're
The
telling me
best
the steps.
Not
quarterbacks
You
never get put on 5th year options. Why
yeah,
is
yeah.
that?
You're telling me.
Why do
Yeah,
the
you're
best
telling me the
quarterbacks
process
never
of
go
what
on
you
the
would do
fifth
as a
year option?
businessman. I already know that if they're considering you as a franchise quarterback or they think you're a franchise quarterback and you're having negotiation and the option of getting a 5th year option available because y'all haven't came to a number for a 4-year contract or 5-year contract or 10-year contract, we all know that okay, yeah, they can utilize the 5th year option. That don't need to be said. What I was asking, do you think they're gonna offer him a 5th year contract or are they gonna sign him to a long term contract? That's what I was
I've
asking.
given you my answer. I've given you my answer. I'm telling you what I think they will do.
Yeah.
As soon as the league year open, they can start negotiating with the player's agent, right? And what
All
they
right, just give
do,
give me give me a yes or no. Do you think he's gonna get signed to a long term deal?
he will get a long-term deal, whether it's on the
Okay.
5th year, after the 5th year, or playing not on the 5th year option. Those are both options for CJ Stroud, not for Bryce
well,
Young.
can I
Uh,
ask you a question? Can I ask you
the
a
best
question when it pertains to
quarterbacks do
Bryce
not
Hill?
go on 5th year options. All the best
Okay.
quarterbacks get signed. They
Yeah,
don't go to
okay.
5th year
I
Facts.
options.
never
Why is that?
okay.
Hey, Will,
You
can
know
I ask
what?
you a Bryce Young
It's never
question?
even
You know
presented
what?
and
No,
put on the
let me
table.
answer because I got five.
Three
I got
three three
five
three
questions
three
at
six.
once.
Can
So
three three six? Can you answer my
let me
question?
go to the
What you think?
336. Let me go to let me so let me go look and see if there is no good quarterbacks on rookie deals that did not get a 5th year option before they exercise their deal with that quarterback. I'm gonna go
All right.
look
What?
because I don't know
Why are
the
you looking
answer to
that
that or
up?
not.
336. Do you think they're gonna exercise a 5th year option or sign him to a long term deal?
I think they're going to sign him to a long term deal.
Yeah, I agree
I
with you
think they're
too.
going to do it now rather than later.
Yeah,
In that
yeah, I do
division,
too.
it's very likely that they're going to go back to the playoffs after they get that offensive line together.
Right, because the Colts don't have a quarterback. They still trying to find that. Uh, what you got?
It's
Vikings
really
in
them in
there.
Jacksonville.
V- yeah, Jack. Yeah, really just Jacksonville. Yeah, you got to lock them up
So
early. That's all I want to know. I ain't want to have a long drawn out thing about it. I was just curious. That's what I was thinking.
Well, Will, I got
I
a
don't
question
think it
for you,
makes
man.
sense.
I know if C.J. Stroud was here, boy. He be. Hey, that contract could be right there on that table.
Yeah, because the Titans is 2-11. You know what they're doing.
Right.
But if the player does not accept that number,
When you got
then
when you
what
got
would
a
you
when
do?
you got a quarterback like that, you're gonna find a number that y'all agree on because That's somebody you have
They
around for the
also
next
have
10, 15
they
years.
also have that. They also have that premier edge rusher that they picked up in the first round as well. So they're gonna have to pay him as well. So there's numbers
That's the
that
next year.
happens in this.
You
I'm not
you
saying
can do you
I
That's
am
the
no
year
no
after.
no. He
you can
got
do
picked
both.
up the same year.
You can do both.
He got drafted in the same year. I
They
don't
got
know
a
if they
very
could do
young
both
team.
now because
Oh, they did get him in Anderson.
I don't know what their
They got a
roster
very
look
young.
like. I don't know what their
They got a
salary
very
cap.
young. They got a very young.
I
They got
don't
a
know.
very young team. They got it.
I don't care if it's young or not. That don't mean they got money. That don't mean they got money. I don't know if they got money or not, and I'm not paying that much attention to C.J. Stroud or anything to do with the Texans. I care about the Carolina Panthers and what's happening in the NFC South. It's where I spent a lot of my time. That's why I know how much money
Yeah,
the
I feel you.
Falcons got. I know how much the Bucks got. I got how much New Orleans got. I don't
Well,
know how much the Texans actually
I don't know how much
have.
money they got either, but I know they're gonna be signing both of them boys.
Will,
Right.
Can I ask you a Panther
They
question, a
gonna
Bryce
have
Young
to.
question?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead, man.
they're right
You
about
know,
that.
put all the business stuff to the side. Just based on his game, do you feel like Bryce Young has earned himself an extension thus far, or he still got more to prove?
He has not earned an extension, but he has earned a 5th-year option.
I agree.
Yeah, I
What you
think
say about that,
everybody is
DP?
real on that.
What you say, PPP?
Mm-mm. Yeah, I might be asking the wrong one.
Well, PvP say he a businessman. He say if he ain't got to pay, he ain't going to. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
But
in
I
other
said based on
news,
Yeah.
game. I
Pop,
said based on
Pop,
Right,
in
game.
you're
other
Based on
right.
my
news,
If I ain't got
Driver
to, I
said,
ain't gonna do it.
That's what he
well,
said.
PPP Driver said give him Patrick Mahomes contract. But that's for another
Yeah,
time.
and,
Shout out
and look at
Driver.
and look at
Okay.
Patrick
So
Mahomes
now
right now.
That boy, you see how much
can I
money he getting? They can't pay nobody over there.
hey,
Ridiculous.
336. Hey, 33 hey,
Easy.
336. Hey, 336. I just
What you
did
talking
some
about?
research, right?
Mm-hmm.
About when you was talking about the 5th-year option.
Yeah.
Exactly what I said that the Texans would do, right? So,
Uh-huh.
for example, Joe Burrow's 5th-year option was exercised and extended before he played on the 5th-year option. Justin
Oh yeah,
Herbert,
they're definitely.
fifth
Yeah,
year
I'm not
option was
surprised
that's
by
what I
that
was
one. You goddamn right about that
that's
one,
what I
Will. Yeah, I'm not
that's
surprised by
what I
that shit at
said.
all. Anything that
So
you
that's
say
what
to
I
me
can
about
I
the fucking Bengals, the fucking Bengals, I'm 100% agree with you on that motherfucker. Because that's a sorry
and
motherfucker up there.
so now
That's
Justin
one
Herbert.
sorry motherfucker
Let
there.
me
Yeah.
finish before you. Justin Herbert 5th-year option was exercised and then he got signed. Lamar Jackson 5th-year option was exercised and he got signed.
Yeah, we saw that one go down
Baker
too. Yeah, we
Mayfield.
saw that one
No, but that's
go down too.
what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Me as a business owner, I'm going to tell a player up front, you're never walking out of my door. We're going to find a way to get to a number. But soon as the league year open, I don't need nobody. I don't want no questions about where you're going to be. You're going to be in a Texas uniform. I'm submitting that paper for your 5th-year option in April or March or
So
whenever
what
I
you
can submit
saying
it.
that?
And then I will start negotiation when the negotiation window open.
Starts in March and ends in May, I believe.
So
Right. And
basically,
I'm
what
going
we
to
talking
start
about?
trying to
You talking
negotiate
about
with you.
paperwork though? Yeah, you talking about paperwork though.
That's paper. 27 million dollars ain't paperwork when it's $27 million.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the money, but when you say that 5th-year option was submitted, you talking about they basically submitted the paperwork for it, but they about to sign him to a deal. That's what you saying.
I am, and what I'm saying to what I'm going to be saying in
So
the
we're gonna
art of
turn this in,
negotiation.
but
What
doing
I am
this.
saying,
It's just part of
what
the
I am saying to
process.
what I am saying to the
Dang, Will must have got a call just now. Shout out to Riz B, man, for that super chat, man.
I'm sorry,
He said,
my
shout out
bad.
to my dog PPP in the panel. Now, go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying, if I'm the ownership group or the owner or the contract negotiator, I am telling any of the quarterbacks, like, so for example, that quarterback, I'm gonna say, I hold the rights to his 5th year. He can play on his 5th year. I don't want him to get injured or anything can happen. I want to sign him, and I'm gonna hold that 5th-year option as a negotiating chip to say, here is my number.
That's the reason.
All right,
That's
so
the reason why.
so let's do this in the instance with our quarterback then, right? So you're not
Yeah.
just gonna submit this 5th-year option. Are you're submitting this 5th-year option with Bryce with the expectation that he's gonna play under it, right? You're not
Not many
submitting this to
people.
say I'm
Yes.
submitting this 5th-year
For
option,
Bryce
but I'm
Young,
about to work on a
no,
deal.
for Bryce Young,
Yeah.
Bryce Young, I'm submitting the 5th-year option for you to play on that 5th-year option.
Hey, real
Because
quick, fellas,
bet.
real quick. Shout out to Cool.
unless you're gonna give me 3 years, 40 million,
Hey, real
Right.
quick.
then I'm
Shout out to
getting
Cool
it
Care
at a
for
steal.
dropping
Then I'm getting it at a
Cool-
steal.
Shout out to Cool Care for dropping a question to the panel, man. In the members chat, he said, and shout out for 18 months of being a member of Panthers Prime Podcast. Also, shout out to Rizby for being one for 15 months. He said, how many teams can Bryce Young go to and be a starter right now?
At least 5. Right
Not
now.
many. Not many.
5. I can
And
give you
that's
5
not a
right
knock
now.
on him.
No, I can give you 5 right now.
Name them, Will.
Yeah,
The
I can name
Colts,
probably about 6.
the Colts, the Jets,
Mm-hmm.
the
Sure.
Saints, the
I don't know about
Falcons.
I don't know about the Falcons.
Nah, the Falcons,
Yeah.
definitely the Falcons.
Hey, the Falcons do not have a quarterback.
We can't say that
The
because Penix
Falcons do
just
not
got
have a
started, bro. That's just
quarterback.
like writing
Yeah,
Bryce off in his
we're
first
gonna have
couple
to say
seasons.
that,
No,
right?
We
No,
can't
he
say that
said,
yet.
no,
no,
you
Cool Care said right now. He said right now.
right now,
Right now.
Yeah, I
right
guess.
now.
I like that. Yeah.
So people,
Yeah, it will.
Oh,
hey,
I'm gonna
hey.
say,
What you say,
I'm
Will?
gonna say, I'm gonna say the New York Jets.
People always hate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Cincinnati Bengals. I'm gonna also say Miami Dolphins.
What?
Joe Burrow healthy though,
Yeah.
PPP.
You said Cincinnati needs a quarterback?
Listen to me. Joe Burrow just came
Now
back.
he said right now.
He's saying right now, Joe Burrow just came back. Okay, so
The Browns.
The Browns is another team.
Nah.
Right?
The Raiders.
I don't know if they need a quarterback.
The Raiders.
They do need a quarterback.
The Raiders.
They do
Hey,
need a quarterback.
one more.
Hey,
The
Pop,
Raiders.
he gonna start over him right now.
Arizona Cardinals.
Right?
There you go. You call my damn near half the league.
The Browns don't need a quarterback.
Minnesota Vikings.
I think he's gonna start over him right now.
New York Giants.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Hey, hold on.
PPP. Hey, stop the count.
Real
Hey,
quick.
stop the count.
The goddamn Washington Commanders. Right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now I see the question.
Right,
Who he
PPP,
can start over right
just stop
now?
the count. Just
Hey,
stop the
PPP,
count.
did you answer the question? I didn't hear
Nah,
your
he
answer,
ain't starting
bro.
over Joe Burrow. He's not starting over Joe
I just
Burrow.
was talking. Yeah, I just was talking. Yeah, he can
Yo,
start in Cincinnati.
No.
He can start
You
at
can't
the
hear
Jets.
PPP.
He can start at the Giants. He can start in Atlanta, Miami. Heck, he can start in New Orleans right now. He can start in Arizona. He can start in Minnesota. I mean, come on. Come on.
See?
Panther Prime.
Yes, sir.
I asked Will the question. I'm gonna ask you the same exact question. Did you hear what I asked him?
Mm-hmm.
So based on Bryce Young's game and what he's done thus far, you feel like he's earned that contract extension? You feel, or do you feel like he got more to prove?
I said I ain't paying nobody before I gotta pay him.
Yeah, I told you PPP said
But
that.
you know how the game go. You know how the league works. So
He got 4 more games to go. He got 4 more games to go.
It don't go the way you thinking, PPP. But you know how the game go. So if you had to make the choice right now, based on what you've seen from Bryce Young, would you give him that extension if you had to make that decision right now?
No.
I tried to tell him when he said that.
What more does he need to show you, PPP? Damn.
I don't want to pay him that money right now.
Nah,
I don't want to pay him that money right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is it because just a business thing, or you feel like he got to show that he's
it's always
that guy?
business for me, man. When it comes down to money, I want to make sure that I'm utilizing my money in the proper way. So listen, for me, there's no friends in a sense, or no. I'm sorry. I should say this. There's no emotions when it comes down to business. It ain't none.
But based on his game, do you feel like he's earned it?
That's a fact,
Right now?
PvP.
I'm as cold as a Siberian poop from a polar bear. Yeah,
but
I'm real
the league
cold.
don't work like that,
Yeah.
though. So these quarterbacks wouldn't be getting thrown all this money like that, left and
Well,
right.
hold on, sir. You ask me. I don't care what the league say. You ask me. And if I'm
So
in
can
charge, PPP
But I
ain't paying
said
nobody.
business aside, based on his game, do you feel like he's earned
What
that
I just
extension?
said.
I'm not asking if you was in the position, if you was the GM, what would you do? I'm asking, like, do you feel like based on what Bryce Young has shown thus far, and if you had to,
I
if
said
the
no.
decision had to be made today, would you be cool if he
I
got the
said
extension?
no.
Why not? Why not?
Because I don't want to pay nobody right now.
In other words, TPP, they're looking at it from a fan's not necessarily a business transaction, right? And that's part of what kind of prompts me in a lot of the conversation when they talk about contract negotiation. If I'm the owner of a business, namely the Carolina Panthers or any professional sports organization, I'm never just going to write anyone a blank check. It just doesn't happen that way.
That's not what I'm
And
saying.
no,
at all.
I know that's not what you're saying. I know that's not what you're
based on his
saying. I'm
game
talking.
and what PPP has seen thus
Okay.
far,
Yo,
based on his
what?
game,
I'm not.
we've seen him play for almost 3
Hey, you know,
seasons now. Based on what we've
Y'all
seen
niggas
in his
crazy.
growth and his trajectory, where do you trust?
You just
Do
said
you believe in Bryce
based on
Young to
his.
give him that
Okay,
contract right now today, PP?
Which
That's what
one
I'm
so
is
asking.
it?
and
Oh,
so
wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on, wait. Which one is it? Is it based on what we've seen, or is it based on his trajectory? Because you just asked 2 questions in one.
Based on his game, it's both PPP because his trajectory, we can't ignore that because he's still young. He's still only in his 3rd year. How old is Bryce? Like 23, 24? He still got room to grow.
He's
We got to be real
24,
about that.
but guess what? You're asking me a hypothetical question that's not real world. Real world is he
Okay.
has 4 years to play out his term. If they want to pick up the 5th year option, they can, and they probably will. Am I paying Bryce Young an extension right now? No.
Well, I guess that shut down half the podcast conversations if we speak.
No, it don't. And
hypothetically.
listen,
Yeah, it does.
listen.
I just asked,
Hoopla. Listen
you
to me.
believe in them or not, PPP? You gonna pay him or not?
Listen to me, man. You got to stop this. You got to. It don't stop nothing because my position is this: I'm not paying any money if I don't have to. That's point
But that's
blank.
not how the
simple.
NFL. That's not how the league and the NFL work. PPP. I'm not talking
that
about
is
you.
exactly how it
Personally.
works.
Bryce
No, it's
getting an
not. Will.
extension is
No,
still
it's
That's
not.
to be
Will.
exactly how it
determined.
works.
All right.
That is exactly how business works. You ever heard players
No,
be
it's not.
like, when they
No, it's
no,
not. If
hold
a
on, let me
team
finish.
believes that the quarterback is the
Okay.
guy,
Hey,
they're not going to
listen
play
to
him on
me.
that 5th year option.
Okay,
So PPP, if it was
listen.
up to you, if it was
Oh
up to you,
God.
PPP, you would play him on that 5th year, right? If you could.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but
I
what
have the
teams in the
option.
league, if they believe they have a franchise guy,
Exactly,
actually
Will.
plays them on
Like
that 5th year?
Will. Like, okay, boom.
Y'all
Like,
not
why
even
would I
talking
pay?
realistic and
Why
how the
would I
league
pay
works.
all? Hold on, Hoopla. Why would I pay all this money right here on this contract when I have the ability to roll this situation down another 3 more years without having to pay anything out or without having to pay the big monay? If you're going to give me
But
the
what team really does that?
Not
They're
3 years,
franchise
2
quarterbacks.
years.
Hoopla. I'm just saying, business wise or whatever. If I don't have to pay right now and I can still use what I have right now, why would I come out of pocket early? Liquid
This is
money.
gonna
Hey,
cost you more
PPP, but the
money.
league, that's not how the league works,
PPP.
though. The
Might
league ain't
cost
doing
you.
that.
PPP. Can I
These
just
teams ain't
say
doing it.
something real quick? Can I just say something real quick? So, I mean, and I'm going to use kind of generic terms. Quarterback is an inventory. Just like somebody asked that question, well, what team could he start on? And you named like 8 of them. So there's a supply and a demand here. So there will be a demand signal if you let him walk, right? So don't make it seem like ain't nobody going to pay.
That's subjective.
No. Let me finish. There will be a demand signal. Now, you can say that's subjective all you want. That's a damn lie.
I'm talking about who we can start over. Who we can start out. That's subjective.
No, I said there will be. I said that there will be a. I didn't
I'm not
say,
talking about that part.
I didn't
I'm not
name
talking
any.
about that part. I'm not talking about that part. That's how I'm
Then
clarifying so you
why are
know.
you supply and demand, right? There is a limited number of inventory of quarterback. especially young quarterback. That's the reason why 85-year-old Phillip Rivers getting ready to warm up his arm. Right?
But it's
So,
subjective about
so I'm just
who
talking
you.
about. I'm just talking about it from a business.
Right.
Money real quick. Shout out to Melo the Great. I'm gonna push it back over the wheel. Shout out to Melo the Great. He said, give Bryce 5th year win-win situation. And then shout out to Eternal 252. He said, who the fans be trying to talk? He said, who the fans be trying to talk contracts like you have a part in it?
Thank you, Eternal.
Well, okay, go ahead, Will.
I'm speaking. We talking NFL football, not us. What we were. This ain't Madden. We ain't talking about what we were doing Madden. We talking about the reality of the NFL.
Let's talk about anything with big time contract negotiations, especially any kind of big time deal, right?
No,
if you've ever said, let me finish, God bless America. You know what?
PPP.
You know what? You know what?
Hold on,
based on what you believe in him.
Hoopla, hold on, Hoopla. Hold on. Go ahead, Will.
That's the question I asked.
Yeah, I know, and I've answered it 15 times.
But y'all still talking business. Y'all still talking business.
I am not trying to answer your question. I'm not trying to answer your question. I'm literally talking about what actually happens in rooms to negotiate. And I'm 100% confident that this happens when you're negotiating NFL contracts. Not because it's just how business transaction is done. When I walk into a negotiating room and I'm negotiating, I know what levers I have to pull. Facts. Whether I'm the person trying to get the deal or I am the person trying to give a deal.
Yes.
I know which levers I have. Mm-hmm. That 5th-year option is a lever. Me pulling up your stats is a lever. Me talking about supply and demand and inventory is a lever. I know what your counters are going to be. So therefore, nobody in the NFL, no executive, no GM, no capologist in the NFL walks into a room and says, well, the fair market value is 85 million. So I'm just going to stroke you a check for 85 million. No, you're going to have to show me in negotiation that I have to pay you that 85 million.
Facts.
Man, why y'all
with that is, Will, the majority of them motherfuckers you talking to done already showed you. This the motherfucker that ain't. And that's why your perspective is so skewed. These niggas don't play on 5th-year options.
My perspective is skewed
because they already sold your motherfucking ass. You don't come to these conversations questioning these motherfuckers that we talking about. That's the problem. You come to these conversations questioning somebody else.
336, you absolutely right. I gotta agree.
You're the one in charge, Will, but you want him more than he wants you, Will. If that motherfucker walk out that door, he gonna get signed somewhere else. You're the nigga that gonna be looking for a quarterback. You don't run the show, Will. That's what we were trying to tell your ass. You're not the one in charge. You're not the one negotiating. You're the one trying to get him signed.
What negotiated? So let me finish.
I want to chime in. I want to chime in.
336 said something to me directly. 336 said something to me directly. Let me counter him.
It's on in power.
They sound just like your ass right now, and they signed Lamar Jackson to a big motherfucking deal, talking all that dumb shit.
I want to co-sign with. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go, Will. But I want real second because I know you go for a long time. But mine ain't gonna be long. I do want to co-sign with 336 is saying because this the table is split when you talk about certain
negotiation work.
Because I agree with 336 on this. Hold on, Will. You can yell in a minute. You can yell in a minute.
Pop. Hold. I asked you to hold on and let Will and 336 go. So let.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, it's cool.
I didn't hear you because they were both yelling.
Yeah, no, you good.
So 336. So 336.
That's not how it works.
Ultimately, a player can walk away if I do not reach a deal. But I have several levers. I have a 5th-year option if he's on a rookie deal. And then I have a franchise tag if I choose to tag him. Right? So I can still keep the player in-house if that's what I choose to do, because those are my negotiating levers.
Nobody uses those.
That's
everybody
how it works.
Gets signed.
But you said no. I never said that. I never. So this is let me help you understand 336.
Yeah,
I am not saying that he
would
not.
Levers.
He would.
You don't have anything.
You have the option to come in here and sign me to a deal that me and my agent think are fucking appropriate. That's what you got. And if you don't,
so in other words,
I'm gonna
so
walk
let me ask
out
you
of
this
here,
question.
and somebody else is gonna sign me to a deal
That's a
that
good
I
point
think is
by
fucking
336.
appropriate.
We have to look
You
at
know
the
what? You
market.
know what?
Because
We
Will,
have to look at the
these
market.
motherfuckers ran their
Hey,
mouth about Brian
I can't
Burns
talk business.
for
That's
fucking
not how it
2
works.
years, Will. They ran their mouth about Brian Burns for 2 fucking years, and he left here and he got every fucking dime that we did not want to give him.
But
That's how it works.
guess what though? 336.
It don't
Guess what
matter.
though? But 336 at the same token,
They losing.
the burden.
Hey, they just
No,
running from the question.
not the
336.
burden.
That's what's really going on.
What's it called? The right of refusal still lays on me. It don't solely lay on him because he's coming to me.
I got the money. I choose to pay you or not pay you.
PBP, could I make
That's how
one quick
business
point?
works.
PBP. There's 31 other teams
I'll
that
be
have
real
the
short.
money.
Yeah, and they're coming in. They're coming to talk to his.
Never
They're
mind.
coming to talk
This
to.
don't make
They're
no
coming.
sense.
He got signed.
They're coming to talk to his agent.
I understand, but guess who has the first right of refusal though?
I have the first right
But
of refusal
PBP,
because
you're
I'm the one who has
losing
the
if you're refusing your franchise player. You're losing. He's
I'm
gonna
not
get
losing.
signed.
I chose to take
How
that
are you
risk.
not? Now you have to go find another franchise quarterback. How are you not losing?
No.
Now you have to find another franchise
So
DN.
336.
I
So
think it.
when we
depends.
hold on. When we chose
I
not to
still ain't
sign
got it.
Brian Burns, we took the money and paid for the offensive line. If we would have signed Brian Burns, we would not have Davian Lewis and Robert Hunt. That was the decision that was made at the
Do you
negotiating
realize
table.
that?
Can I make one quick point?
I've been trying to make a quick point too.
I just one quick thing. I think one thing when we
And then go
and it's
ahead,
a great
pop it after that.
conversation. It's a great conversation to have, but one thing that needs to be made a point of emphasis is the fact that whether Bryce gets a contract extension or not after this year is still to be determined. If he goes out and he plays well and we make the playoffs and he fucks around and wins a game, best believe he's gonna get that contract this offseason, y'all.
We said that.
He's gonna, yeah. So
we said that. We're
if
past
he
that.
doesn't play well and we miss the playoffs, they're just gonna say, fuck it, we'll pick up the 5th-year option. We'll deal with it next year. Simple
But
business.
I think with 336 and where me and him agree is yes, of course y'all all got to come to the table and negotiate. But where the table is split is there's a difference when people are coming to the table and they're not questioning, are you the franchise quarterback? Compared to if you are being questioned, are you the franchise quarterback? That's the difference. Because see, sometimes the 5th-year option is picked up just because they want to sign you, but you haven't agreed to that type of money, and they know you're a franchise quarterback. It's a difference when you're not a franchise quarterback, and they still got to see, can you prove it?
And
That's
and
where I
another
agree with 336.
Hold on.
and another yeah.
I disagree with that to a small extent.
How small are you talking about?
I kind of do.
Like gelato small cups?
Like gelato, medium size cookie
Come
crunch.
on now, PBP. Come on, why you doing me like that, brother?
Okay, so like I get what you're saying, whether or not they view you as the franchise quarterback, but just like Will said, quarterback is inventory. So let's lay that on the table right there. Quarterback is inventory.
What do you mean quarterback is inventory though?
So
you think it's just plug and play?
Quarterbacks
No.
good quarterbacks is a
you
difference.
can quarterback as an asset or a what's the word I'm looking for? Like commodity in a sense. Like its own tangible.
It's a very limited commodity. A starting quarterback is a limited commodity.
Right. That's first and foremost. So we already know that as one factor. So now we take into account what this commodity has done over the past couple of years and where we see things at going forward. That's why me and Will believe that the first right of refusal is always on the person that's paying the money. That's first and foremost. You come with your number. Well, I come with my number. You have your agent. We go back and forth. But ultimately, it falls on me. If you don't believe that, go ask what's old boy's name? The cornerback that was here, and we let him go. Josh Norman. Go ask Steve Smith. You know what I mean? Go ask some. Heck, go ask Deontay Foreman, where we were $1 million off. The first right of refusal is on us, and you're gonna take what we offer you because it's our money.
Or try to get it somewhere else.
None of those
but
were franchise players.
Hold on,
One
bro.
of them was a franchise player at the time of
we
negotiation.
can't.
Not one of
We
them.
can't forget the fact that the market always is getting reset. So you look at the market right now, a guy like Tua is getting $53 million. Something like that.
Hold on,
he has one of the highest
336.
cap hits in the league, and he doesn't even have a
You don't
playoff
think
win.
that Josh Norman? You don't think that Josh Norman was a franchise player at the time of negotiating?
I don't think so. No.
Wow.
Yeah, Josh Norman
was a great scheme fit for what we did.
Wow.
Yeah, Josh Norman was a really good player.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that's the negotiating tactic that I would use if I was the GM and says, hey, look, this is why I'm paying you this amount of money because I think that you're a scheme fit for us. We really want you here, but it's our scheme that you fit into, right? And he can say, I don't want that. I'm not going to sign. And we then release the player and then he go gets the money somewhere else. But then we took the money, the resources that we have, the money that we have, because we have a limited amount of money, and then we use it someplace else in our, on our roster, right? That's business. That's basic negotiating 101, right? Now, to 336 point, when I'm a quarterback with a proven track record like Joe Burrow, I come in with a stronger negotiating position because of my track record because I'm Joe Burrow. Does that make sense? So that person does come in with a stronger position, but the ultimate decision lies on the person who holds the resources.
And sometimes these negotiations the numbers can't get to is because they don't have the money right then and there to pay you.
Yeah, they all get signed. None of them guys end up walking away. I've never seen a franchise quarterback just not get signed and he just hits the market.
No, they don't.
Seen that.
Because no,
yeah.
That
So
it
looks like it looks to me like the franchise quarterback is really the one that's in charge, and a lot of people think it's the other way because you're the billionaire with all the money. But if you ain't got no franchise quarterback in the NFL right now, you struggling. And I don't give a damn what you say. No. You can have an owner.
I get
it. The owner ain't going to win
what franchise?
I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that.
What franchise quarterback has walked away?
Win no fucking games. I don't care how much money he got. The owner ain't winning no fucking games. You ain't got nothing if you ain't got no franchise quarterback.
I can't think of one franchise quarterback that walked away.
You're not in charge.
Sir.
You think you're in charge. It's like the what? You let them think that they're in charge, Will, but they're not. That's why they all get signed.
All right. Okay.
You're not in charge.
If I walk to a negotiating table and say I want 75 million, and the ownership group says we're gonna offer you 60, and then they come back and says, oh, I'll take 65, but I really wanted 75. The ownership group got you down 10 million.
Right.
And then
but that's only if I'm terms of,
let me finish.
That's why they have agents.
I'm talking about the agent negotiation. So you think you think Joe Burrow agent walked into a room and said, I want $100 million. And if whatever Joe Burrow agent says,
do you think that Joe Burrow's agent doesn't know the same negotiation tactics that they do? He probably came with a higher number than he wanted.
Oh God, just America. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave.
I
do this for a living, so it's frustrating trying to explain.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you do for a living.
Man,
I know you don't give a
That's why
fuck.
all the quarterbacks get signed. Yeah, you have for a living, you have a hard time being wrong. I can tell you do this for a living. That's why you have such a hard time being wrong. The owners aren't in charge, Will. And that's what happens here. You think that you're in charge, and you're not. Just like the owners are not in charge. That's why every franchise quarterback gets signed. Every one of them. None of them walk away because the quarterback is in charge. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have anything. You have an owner with no quarterback.
And they don't always get the number that they start out with. They don't always get the number they start out with, and I guarantee you that.
Majority of what you want. Yeah, but you're gonna get the majority of what you want
because the franchise quarterback is everything in the NFL. You're absolutely, if you're a franchise quarterback like Joe Burrow, you're absolutely gonna get the majority of what you want. But there are gonna be some things that they're gonna try to get you to compromise on, and we'll win on. That's how it works.
Real quick, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now, man. Hey, if you haven't done so, make sure that you hit the like button. Subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Also, become a member. It's only $3.99 a month, man. Good content over here. We got my boy 336. We got Poppin'. We got Hoopla. We got Will. We had Nick. But man, we having a good show up here, man. If you haven't done so, help us reach that goal. If you haven't done so, help us reach that goal, man, of 150 per live and subscribe and chat. Love to the Cash App. Yeah, just like business. Yeah, it's a business. And just like anything else, we need the donations of the people to keep it rolling. PPP, are you begging? No, I ain't begging. But if you want to help out, help us reach that goal of 150 per live and subscribe and chat love, you can do so. How, PPP? Cash App, it's Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. Go ahead, Will of 336. We're having a good conversation, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like this, man. Go ahead, fellas.
This is a good one because I know that 336 says you have a problem with being wrong and all that shit. I don't know where all that's coming from, but what I'm explaining to you on a generalistic term, walking into any high stake negotiations like that, no one's going to get everything that they want. That's just how that works.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yes, facts.
And that's all I'm saying.
That's why you always start
Joe Burrow has way more negotiating skill, coming in a stronger position than old boy out of Houston Texans. Because Joe Burrow's numbers were off the chart.
And Bryce.
You know what I'm saying? Then Bryce, or or what's the, a person who had a very small, had a very limited negotiating window, and his contract shows it. The dude in Buffalo. What's the dude in Buffalo name?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. When Josh Allen negotiated his contract, he didn't pop like he was supposed to pop when he got his contract because he was able to prove his value, right? But I'm pretty sure he didn't get everything he wanted because his numbers didn't bear out just yet. So they gambled on his upside, which the team ultimately ended up winning on. So it's not about me being right or wrong. It's literally how these things work.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Mello, man, for that super chat. He said franchise quarterbacks don't have many teams to go to outside of the teams they're negotiating with. A good amount of teams already have their guy or getting him. Shout out to Mello. That's a good point there.
Now, what you haven't seen, Melo, is a franchise quarterback not get signed and hit the market. That's what you need to see, and then you come back and tell me if they got their franchise. You let Patrick Mahomes not get signed and hit the market, and you tell me
what? Can everybody got their franchise. Lamar Jackson. Wait. Oh my God. Lamar Jackson. When they told this is how the ownership. This is why the ownership group is powerful. They told Lamar Jackson go out and seek a trade. And not a goddamn soul tried to sign him. You know why? Because they was basically all 31 other owners says, we are not going to fuck around and let the rabbit get the gun.
Facts.
And no one signed him. He went right back to Baltimore and got the number that the Baltimore ownership group really wanted to get him for.
Yeah.
You keep believing
they
that
never let the rabbit get
Lamar
the gun.
Jackson. And Will, this is the thing. I'm not arguing against you. What I'm telling you is I've been trying to tell them about Lamar Jackson and how I don't believe he is who everybody think he is. I believe that because it was him that may be true. What I'm talking about is one of these other guys like Mahomes or Joe Burrow or one of them type of guys. If they don't get signed and hit the market, I want to see what that looks like because that's something we ain't seen before.
You remember Nasty Boy hit the market? And he got all that money.
Cam Newton hit the market.
No. Cam Newton was they had waited till the contract money had dried up on the street, so they
not
did Cam
before
Newton wrong.
contract.
Right.
He had already
No,
got
but
signed here though.
what I'm saying,
PPP. I'm talking about like if
what's
he
the
don't
guy,
get that rookie contract after that
what's
rookie
the
deal,
guy,
that first deal.
Oh, okay.
what's the guy in Cleveland right now?
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson. When they gave Deshaun Watson that guarantee, all his money guaranteed, all other 31 owners lost their
They deserve
shit.
it.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
but
they
what I'm
deserve
saying to
everything
you
they
is
got
this:
for that.
they deserve everything they got for it. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the power of negotiating like that, that's the reason why that happened to Lamar the way it did. It wasn't because Lamar Jackson didn't have an agent. It was literally because they knew that if they started letting all the quarterbacks do that and not negotiate with the team that, to get he's going to get franchise money, they colluded. There should be a lawsuit. They colluded. You cannot tell me that the Atlanta Falcons did not want Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
I
hey,
think
time
we
out for a
were
second.
looking at it too. We was looking at it too.
Hey, can I say
You
something real
telling
quick?
me- Yeah.
PPP and Will, I'm about to jump off.
Okay.
I want to say something before I jump off.
Yeah.
So I asked the question about Bryce Young's contract, and you guys talking about it, having a great debate. But I asked the question, and the reason I asked that question because I feel like you guys jump on anybody that has anything that you don't deem positive about Bryce Young. Y'all jump on him. But when I asked the question of his contract extension, and if y'all can't sit here and stand on your square and say sign him to that contract extension yesterday, then y'all need to back up off of us fans who still just want Bryce to show us more and see him get better and improve in certain areas of the game. It ain't about nobody hating him or wanting him to do bad or not wanting him to see well, because that's foolish as a Panther fan. If Bryce Young fail, we fail it.
Okay, hoopla. So I think the issue that you have is you think that we just guard Bryce.
Well, PPP, I've been sitting in the cut.
No. I let you talk.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the issue that you have. No, sir.
Go ahead.
The issue that you have is you think that we guard Bryce as a golden child, and that's not the case. Because I sat here right on this podcast, week 1 and week 2, 336 as my witness, and I said this nigga need to go. I said that.
Okay, so when I say he need to be better so long, I got integrity.
No, sir, because I'm not
integrated, bro.
I'm not finished. You can't tell me what I can talk about on a podcast, bro.
I'm not telling you what you can talk about, PPP, but I'm saying like stop doing that to people who
don't tell me what
I
I
have anything to say about Bryce.
Hoopla, listen to me, man. I sat here on this podcast and I told y'all, I said week 18 should not have happened if Bryce Young was going to come out here and play the way he played week 1 and week 2. I'm very, very fair in my assessment. So I don't know what angle you're trying to go at when talking about Bryce Young, his contracts and everything like that. I'm not. This has been widely known. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. I'm not paying nobody before the time comes. And yes, it does include the performance that you put up. But you can't sit up here and say to me that I need to change my narrative or what I'm saying about Bryce Young. No, you can't.
I didn't say change your narrative. I said stop jumping on people who are say anything objective about Bryce. Y'all quit defending people that's Bryce haters, or you question if they're Panther fans.
Maybe this just ain't the show that you like. That's cool. I'm gonna say what I
love your show. I listen to your show every time. Every time you live, I'm in here, bro. What you talking about?
I understand that.
You my dog, PPP. You my dog, man.
You my dog too, bro. But what I'm saying is this: the way I look at football, it's just like the saying, "You only as good as your last game." That's how I look at it. Now I gave Bryce Young a pass week 1. I gave Bryce Young a look at in year 2. And when I saw that from week 8 to week 18, that this little dude was playing, I said, okay, I got a baseline now of what Bryce Young could do. Anything lower than that, we have a problem. And I've stood by that this whole entire season.
So
you
it sounds like
hold on. So you cannot say that I'm having a blind narrative, a blind following, because I've sat here on this podcast and I've chewed that nigga out.
I didn't say that, PPP. All I'm saying is it's true. Like, if anybody says anything objective about Bryce, especially if he comes off a good game or something, or does something good, y'all jump on people, man. We gotta chill with that. Like, he's been up,
can I say something?
Been down, bro.
I ain't got chill on that.
He's been up and he's been down.
Chill.
But can you get what I don't understand, and maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody come up a 448-yard passing game, and you stand there and talk about he still ain't shit, can we just wait? Let me finish. Can the other portions of the fan base who just want to be happy with the success and the product we saw on the field that game, do we have to have someone come to you and tell you, I don't want you to be happy, I think that it still stinks?
No, it's not one Panther fan that said we don't want Panther fans to be happy about our success.
No. I have walked onto
proud of the team.
You know what? On the LA Rams,
people not right all the way.
No, wait a minute.
All the way in on Bryce. That don't mean
no. After the LA Rams game, exactly less than an hour after the LA Rams game, I was on a podcast and excited about the 3 touchdowns, 220 yards, whatever he had, and we slayed the dragon. And there were people on that podcast telling me that I'm not shit, that my wife ain't shit, that Bryce Young ain't shit. He ain't never going. That's the only thing they care about. So there are a subsection of the fan base that do that.
Well, stop saying, please stop saying that's the only thing that people care about, because number one, when it comes to football, the quarterback,
336. Let me ask you a question, 336. You there? 336. Let me ask you a question. Am I a fair host when it comes down to allowing people to explain their position? Am I a fair host?
I'm not saying that, PPP. Don't go there, bro. I'm not saying that. Bro.
I'm just asking.
I'm talking about Bryce Young, how y'all defend him, man. I'm talking about Bryce. PPP. It ain't nothing personal about you or your podcast, dog.
I'm asking 336 a question. 336. Am I a fair host?
Man.
Yeah, I mean, for the most, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, you let everybody say what they're gonna say. Everybody got their opinions.
Now, everybody got their opinions, and this is a debate show. If it ain't nothing else. This ain't like, and shout out to the great shows like P&P and Dunk Show and Pat Coltrane and them boys, man, where it's not like how it is over here, and even in some cases Clay, his show. I let y'all come up and I'm going to debate y'all because I want the smoke. That's what I want. So my position is to be fair. I want to be fair in my position and what I feel. So yes, over the past couple of years, I have vouched for Bryce. I have. But also over the past couple of years, I've also lit that little nigga up too.
You've been all over the place. You've been out on him and everything. So I don't understand why, like, if I say something, if I give a critique, y'all integrate me like y'all did. That's crazy.
So don't sit up here and say, Hoopla, that you guys need to stop downing Bryce Young people who don't care about Bryce Young. If you heard me do that, what are you talking about? If you heard me get on Bryce Young, what are you talking about?
PPP, listen, bro. I be on not just your podcast, all these Panther podcasts I listen to. And the narrative is, if you ain't in on Bryce Young, you're not a real Panther fan, or you just a Bryce Young hater.
When have you ever heard me say that?
It's not you, PPP. It's just
if you ain't never
that's just the energy. That's just the energy. That's just the energy right now. PPP, that's just what it is.
Why is that even coming up as a conversation over here? I
have heard it over here
Goat
because
come up here all
you
the
know what?
time.
Can I?
Hoopla. I let Goat come up here all the time. And Goat don't care nothing about Bryce. But guess what? That's still my nigga. And
I understand that.
I'm
But
just saying. So like
I listen to y'all. I listen to y'all who you guys who supported Bryce from day one. I listen to y'all, and if anybody has anything to say objective or critical about him, y'all pin him in the corner and interrogate them, question them as a Panthers fan. Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Hoopla. Can I add something?
Like people don't even feel comfortable talking real about him because of how y'all be acting sometimes, bro.
Please don't.
Real is
I
up
want
here
you to
getting
be
real
very
emotional
uncomfortable when
and
you come
out of breath
I
talking
want
about
you
the
to be
dude, man.
very uncomfortable. Please be uncomfortable.
Hey, Hoopla.
Please.
Hey, Hoopla. I just
up?
want to say two quick things, man. Two quick things about this. I supported Bryce Young from day one,
I
right?
know,
So
Will.
I'm a day one Bryce Young guy. So,
I know, Will.
but there's two things that turned me.
Hold on, Will. Roadmaster, I didn't block you off nothing, Roadmaster. You was up here. Your audio probably just wasn't coming through, but I let you up, Roadmaster. Come on, hey, listen. What we ain't gonna do is we ain't gonna start throwing some narratives out there now. We ain't gonna do that.
No, because I've been chilling in the cut, just listening
No,
to everybody for the past 3 years now. PPP, I just been sitting back in the cut. I've been quiet. Y'all don't hear me. I don't jump on no panels and stuff. I'll be in the comment section or I just be in the cut listening. But I know what's going on with the fan base. I know what's going on with our team. I know what's going on with these podcasts. And the Bryce Young thing is toxic.
over here. Hoopla, what's
My
going on
issue
over
is
here?
the Bryce
let me just
Young
make this
thing is
quick point.
toxic for the fan base.
So let me just mention a few things, and I'm going to talk about two players in specific. When you had people publicly talking about Bryce Young's family and parents and his mama ain't shit, and daddy ain't shit, blah 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 blah. All that, no, I'm not saying that's you. I've never heard 336 say something like that. 336 normally just debates that he don't think that he's the right fit for the team and all that. That's different. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When they drafted Tepper McMillan, the Bryce Young hating organizations and fan base and people who can't stand him vitrified Tepper McMillan, and he hadn't even got on the plane to fly to Charlotte yet. They asked him on his initial interview, why did it, you don't want to be called Tet? He said, my mother doesn't like for me to be called Tet. And people on podcasts jumped up and down and said, I don't give a fuck what his mama say. I don't give a fuck what his mama say. I'll call that nigga whatever the fuck I want because they just toxic as shit. So there's a difference between being critical of a player and just being outright a dick and being toxic. There's two different things.
Me personally, I came on here and matter of fact, I went on Unk's show and I just gave a critique or something I wanted Bryce to get better at, and then it has turned into freaking melee it's good football. It's good football debate. Don't get me wrong. It's a good football debate. But at the end of the day, it's silly because all I was saying was a kid need to get better on third down and third and long situations. And they went into this long, crazy debate trying to defend them, blame everybody else. And at the end of the day, we're not good on third downs. And y'all agree on that. And so what are we going in circles about it for? And at the end of the day, I can sum it up as to y'all just being overprotective of Bryce when you, PPP, yourself was just out on him a few weeks ago. So it ain't crazy for me to just critique a part of his game or say that Dave don't believe in him on third down. You was just completely off him and want him off the team in a couple weeks. So I'm just saying as a fan base, we just need to chill. Y'all need to chill. Bryce Young has showed us highs. He has showed us highs finally, and he has showed us lows. So nobody should be in or all the way out on him. Nobody knows what Bryce is going to be.
Hey, hoopla. Listen, man, listen. I didn't come on the panel today and say, hoopla, I need to talk to you about something. You did that to me.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you saying that I'm trying to back you up in the corner. You came to me.
Well, yeah, because y'all was on my ass about it. We had a long
But
debate about it, and y'all
I
was
thought that was
wrong
over with
because
though.
my whole
Hoopla,
debate was
is it
about
not over
him
yet?
and his third downs, and he's not good on third down. And
Hoopla, is that not over with? No, we ended that
it is
conversation yesterday.
PPP. But what I'm saying is, y'all just gotta, because that never would have happened if y'all would have just listened to what I was saying. It's okay. You're right, Hoopla. We're not good on third down.
Oh,
You're
so
right,
now I
Hoopla.
just got so now to make Hoopla happy, I got to just say Hoopla, you right, and not have an
No,
opinion.
but PPP, I was right because my
You was not right.
whole
Okay.
conversation in the beginning was I had an issue with Bryce Young and not pushing the sticks on third down.
You
And you said,
Hoopla,
and I said, and then you
Hoopla,
said third down. Well, he's good on third down. His rating is good on third down. I said, well,
Hoopla.
PPP, his third and long is not good. And you said, who cares about third and long? It's about the third down. And then come to find out, he's only 51% on third down, and we're ranked 26 in the league on third down. And
Hey,
we went on and
Hoopla,
on about it,
Hoopla,
and we're not even good
Hoopla,
on third down, bro. And we
Hoopla.
only went on and on
Well,
about it because y'all was overprotecting him instead of being real
is
about
everything,
him.
though. Hoopla, Hoopla, respect is everything, though. And I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You over talking me. So check this out, man. I didn't come for you. You asked me, and if I can find that message, I'll pull it up. You said, PPP, I got something to ask you. Did you say
Yeah.
that? So
Yeah,
the
because
conversation
you
wasn't
went
about
in, y'all went in on me about the third down thing, bro, and we're not even good on third down. That's why,
okay,
and that should have just killed it. The conversation should have been over after that. We're not good on third down,
No, it should
but y'all
not.
kept
Hoopla,
over
what?
defending him. Y'all kept over
Hoopla,
defending him, and that's the problem. That's
Hoopla,
what I'm saying. That's my
Hoopla,
point.
No,
Y'all gotta chill
nobody
on
over
Bryce.
defending. Just
No,
Yes,
because
I
you
don't have to
do.
chill
no,
on
You
no,
do,
nothing.
no,
Will.
no, Hoopla.
You was
No,
almost
You
up
nothing,
here
making it
damn
seem
near
like you
crying,
making it
bro.
seem like
You
your
over
point.
Hoopla, I
defending,
don't have
bro.
to chill on nothing, Hoopla.
Hey,
We're not going to make this bigger
first,
than what it is.
Yeah,
We
I
all
do.
know that.
hold up,
No,
Yeah, I
wait,
do, man.
hold on, PPP. Hold
Hoopla.
on, PPP.
We're
Yeah, I
not
do,
going to make
man.
this
Let
bigger than
me.
what it is. It's a difference of opinion. You said that Bryce Young gets the ball taken out of his hand on third down. I disagree with you. That's it. We're not going to make this bigger than what it is because it ain't bigger than what it is.
No, you tried to go on and on about how good he was on third down, PPP.
We're
You
not
went
going to make
on
this
and on
bigger.
showing me all these stats about how good he was on third
We're
down.
not going to
And
make this bigger than what it
we're
is,
ranked
bro.
26 in the lead on third down, PPP.
Okay, so and
But
guess
that's
what?
not what I'm trying to say here.
And guess what? And guess what, Hoopla? We're getting ready to go to the playoffs. So what's the issue?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so what's the issue then?
And that's what I'm excited
So
about.
what's
That's what
the
I'm
issue?
excited about, bro.
So what's the issue then?
Well, it's not an issue.
What's the issue?
See, this is the thing, PPP. I bought up one little thing about Bryce on Unk's channel, and it
You
blew up
stopped
into
the
this.
whole
It blew up
conversation
into this big
about
thing.
business and contracts to go back to this conversation
No,
right here
I asked you
for
a
a third
specific question.
time.
I said, business aside, based on Bryce Young's game, do you trust giving him that
But no,
extension
but
right
then you
now if the
started
Panthers
telling
was to
me
do
that
it
I need
today?
Hoopla. You
And you
started
kept
telling me that I
talking
need to change
business,
my
PPP.
narratives about anybody who does not support Bryce because of how you feel. That ain't how I go, bro.
I didn't say change your narratives, bro. I said y'all gotta
You
chill
did.
on
You said I
people
have to
who are
stop. You said I
still
have to
on the
stop
fence about
defending.
Bryce.
You said I have to
Y'all have to
stop defending
chill.
Bryce Young based on how you feel. That ain't how this works.
That's not what I said at all, PPP.
Okay, well,
That's
real
not
quick,
what I
shout out
said
to
at all.
Jerome B for that super chat.
Also,
He said JC and DB both got fifth-year options before extending. Same situation with Icky currently. It's not that deep. It's business. And shout out to Brian Wright. He said, bro, we leading the division. And well, we got this, and we got this. Lane. Man, listen, man, it's just conversation. That's all it is. And if anybody realizes this is just nothing. Wait,
No, it's
wait
not. It's not just conversation.
Tell me what it is then.
Because, like I said,
no. Tell me what it is. Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm doing.
It's not you, PPP. Like I said, it's nothing personal
why are we
towards you,
having
bro.
this conversation on my show then?
I feel like it's a Panther thing. It's a Panther issue with our fan
then why are we
base.
having this conversation right here?
Because I feel like it's a divide in our fan base because of this Bryce
Let
Young
it divide
shit,
them. That ain't happening over here. Ain't nobody divided over here.
Okay, but I'm just trying to provide some perspective so everybody can just calm their mind and just focus on the right shit.
If that perspective is not happening over here, it don't need to be brought up. Whatever's happening in someone else's camp does not need to be expressed anywhere else. Let it stay where it's at. Over here, I let y'all talk free, and we're going to debate.
No, I'm talking about our team, the Panthers, like, and our fan base, like. Everybody at each other's heads. If you say something about Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying? It goes left.
That's actually becoming less and less. Can I just say this? It's
No, it's
become
not.
that the,
No,
the,
it's
the
not.
Bryce Young debate.
No, it's not
Hold on,
because no, because
Hey,
no.
wait,
Let me
let me just
because we're 7-6 right now. Because we're 7-6 right now, and Bryce Young is having a good season. He's having his best season. He's shown a lot of growth. He's shown more flashes than he's ever shown. People act like you can't still speak the truth and speak on areas of the game where he needs to get better. It's like because you got some cute stats to hide behind or some good games to hide behind, like you can't mention
Hoopla,
anything
I'm
else.
very disappointed in
That's
you,
crazy
Hoopla.
to me.
I'm very disappointed.
No, I'm disappointed in y'all.
No, no,
PPP,
no, 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 no,
hey,
no, no,
PPP,
no,
can
no,
I
no, no.
finish
about the
saying?
I'm
Can I
players
finish
like
saying
disappointed
that.
in
my
you.
little
I'm
piece?
No,
disappointed in you, Hoopla.
y'all don't
I'm
let people
disappointed
keep
in
it
you
real
because
about
we had a
that.
good
You
conversation
don't.
the other day, and you still stringing this along, Hoopla. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you.
Nah, you just
We
ain't
had a
hearing
good
my point,
conversation the other
PPP.
day. We had a good conversation the other day, and you just said that does not happen over here. I don't care. Listen, people was divided when we had Cam Newton. People talked about Cam Newton. People talked about how bad CMC was. That's just life. But what also is life is the fact that I can leave this podcast and go into the real world and not think about nothing that was said. Why? Because all
So
this
can I.
is just all this is just debating.
It's just
And
football talk,
content.
PPP, and that's where I'm
That's
keeping
all
it
this
at.
is, baby.
It ain't nothing more for me, bro. I'm just talking Panther football right now. That's it, PPP. Like,
But you
we
telling
ain't
me
got to
stuff
even get that
that's
deep, bro.
happening everywhere else.
All
So
I'm
who blocked
saying
that don't
is,
happen over here?
all I'm saying, y'all Bryce Young supporters got to chill on people, man.
But
Y'all
you just
for
sat
real.
here and said that I
Can I?
just a couple weeks ago was off the Bryce Young train. So why do you keep saying
You
y'all
was
Bryce Young
because my
supporters?
point is like you jumped on me and interrogated me as if you believe in him so much
Because
yourself
what
when
you
you were just
said
off
had
of
no
him.
merit. What you said had no merit.
Me saying that he's not good, that we're not good on third
No,
downs, and
what you
Bryce Young's
said
not good on
was
third and long,
that
it
Dave
has no
Canellis
merit
takes the
when that's
ball out of
fact.
his
No,
hands on
that's
third
not.
down.
That's never.
Hoopla. We already explained that.
We already saw. You said that that Dave Canales takes the ball out of his hand on third down is what I was
That's what we
trying.
discussed.
Okay.
That's what we
Okay.
discussed. So the other thing,
Yeah.
I wanted to
I
say
Okay.
is this:
agree.
when
I
you,
So y'all ain't
agree
so
with
never
let
you
let's
that
seen
on
let's
Dave run
talk.
third
the
down
ball
he
on
needs
third
to
and
be
So
so
better.
y'all ain't never seen him
let's
Dave
talk.
run
Let's
the ball
talk.
on third and 9. Y'all ain't never
So
seen Dave run the ball on third and long situation.
I
Okay.
can't. We
I'm just
we
making that
cannot
up.
be going back over this again.
We're not.
Can I
We're
just
not.
say
We're
this?
not. We're not.
Can I
Y'all
just
brought
say
it
this
up.
one little? Can I just say this one piece?
None of that
Now,
would have been brought up if
you know,
y'all
I don't
agreed that
have
Bryce
a. I
Young need
don't
to be
have
better on third
a.
down like y'all did, like y'all eventually
Can I,
did.
oh
We
my
never would have got
God,
into all of that
bless.
stuff. Point blank.
Hey, okay, so the division of the fan base between the Bryce Young supporters and non-Bryce Young supporters. I will tell you this: even if you look on Twitter or X, whatever they call it, or Substack or Reddit or any of them, there is less and less and less Bryce Young venom because of he's playing better this season. So winning
As it
cures
should.
all. Winning
As it
cures
should.
all.
As it
And
should.
so now there are still people that no matter if Bryce Young take us to the playoffs this season or not, it's inconsequential. They are still in the offseason going to say Bryce Young. They're going to just have total disrespect and basically cyber bully Bryce Young. That's what that is. I'm just telling you plainly what it is. Because when you sit up there and talk about a person's family, and no matter what that person do, he's a terrible
Man,
person.
we can
That
talk about
little
football, bro.
motherfucker.
I
Let
ain't
me
talking
finish.
about that stuff, man.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you.
No.
See,
Hula, don't do that. Don't do that because you just sat up here and say that what you talking about don't happen on this podcast. So you talking about what everybody else has been talking about. That's what Will's saying right now. Will's
so
talking about what everybody else has been talking about.
what everybody else has been talking about. So PPP, when you said that you were out on Bryce Young, I didn't not come on your podcast. I just said, hey man, hold the course. I think you're gonna turn the corner. This don't look good, but we're gonna turn the corner. I was the one remaining positive in the shadow of darkness, and I fully agree to that. But that whole internet bullying thing that people have pulled, now people don't give a fuck. Now so you can't be critical of the player now because just think about it like this.
Well, I wasn't talking
They
about the
talked
family. I was
about
just talking about
Tepper.
third down
They
conversion rate where we're
no,
ranked
but what
26
I'm,
at, bro.
but
I don't know what you're talking
no,
about the
what I'm
cyberbullying stuff. What they got to do with the actual effects on the field in the game?
No. What
I
this is
all,
what
all
I'm
I
drawing.
talked about was the
I am
game,
drawing a point.
I got
I'm
integrated
drawing.
and
I am
questioned
so
about me
let's
being
You're
a
gonna get
Panther fan and
integrated
all that
every
other
time
stuff.
you step over here. Hoopla. That's been happening for the past 3 years. Anybody that comes on this panel, when you bring something up, it's gonna get interrogated, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. People get
And
on
so
me.
when you said that Dave Canales takes the ball out of Bryce Young's hand on third down, I talked to you about the Los Angeles Rams game. And the first thing that happened is
why are y'all so focused on that?
Exactly.
When my
And the
overall
first
point
thing
was we're
and
not
then when
good
you
with
say
26 in the league on third
let me
down.
finish.
That was my point.
Let me finish. You said
y'all still
that
stuck
he
on
took
that
the
because you're
ball
still
out of his hand
overprotecting and
on third down.
overdefending him.
No, see, and then let me tell you what happens. This is what triggers motherfuckers. When you say, let me say, okay, fine. You can try to overtalk me, but let me finish my point. And then when you say, oh, well, it could have been this or it could have been that, or you talk about nuances about it, you're gonna scare up the Bryce Young bullies, and they're gonna jump on a podcast and fucking try to yell at you because you support the quarterback. So that's all the fuck it is. And oh, by the way, you said I was crying, motherfucker. I would you give me a break. Okay, I'm a 53-year-old man with 6 combat tours. Do you motherfucking think for 1 second that I'm gonna cry because some motherfucker yell at me?
Well, you was fussing because he was yelling at you, Will. What you mean?
No. When I told him that, don't you fucking come up here and yell at me. I don't give a fuck who you is.
All right,
don't fucking come up here yelling at me.
We just talking football.
Exactly. So, but do you? No, I specifically went to you. Said I was crying. When you specifically said I was crying, I wanted to address that because I don't want the people walking away from me thinking anything less of me because my manhood will always be intact. Period.
Okay, Will.
Good. I'm done with that piece. I said everything I need to say.
Bryce Young still ain't good on third down. We still 26 in the league. That was my point. Thank you. Thank you, though.
I got you. Listen, and I agree with you there, Hoopla. I agree with you there.
Okay, so if you agree with that, then I don't understand the rest of
But at
the
the same token,
that's my point, PCP, right there. If you agree with that, I don't understand the rest of it.
But Hoopla, and this is the last time I'm going to say this. You can't make statements like that. I told you, I debate for a living. I go on Clubhouse.
Dave Canales don't believe in Bryce Young's arm talent.
Hoopla, come on, man. Hoopla.
Dave Canales do not believe in Bryce Young's arm talent.
Hoopla, the first
Bryce
stage.
Young don't believe in Bryce Young's arm talent yet.
Hoopla. Listen. There's a portion of debating.
I said it.
Hold on. There's a portion of debating that's integral. First and foremost.
That's what.
There's a portion. Hold on. There's a portion of debating that's integral and respectful to the person who's speaking. Now, I heard what you said, and I agreed that Bryce Young needs to be better on third down. That's fine. But when you make a statement and you say that Bryce Young gets the ball taken out of his hands on third down, you must substantiate that comment. And it ain't about your opinion.
I did.
It must be substantiated. Hold on. There is a level of respect, sir. You must show proof.
I did.
Did not. You gave your opinion.
I did.
Everybody's
the
opinion
proof is in the numbers. You threw the numbers at me, PPP, and I threw them back at you. We suck on third down.
I just said I agree with you. But listen, you're not even a fair recipient when you said something wrong.
I didn't say anything wrong. How can my opinion be wrong?
You don't care. You don't care anything about anybody else saying, Hoopla, you said this. All you care about is your point and your point being right. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care. But you have a hard problem with that. And that's not conducive.
Nah, y'all have a hard time hearing anything negative about Bryce.
I just said I agree with you that he needs to be better on third down. What more do I need to say?
Okay, so I don't understand why y'all kept coming at me about all this extra stuff. Because that was my whole point, bro.
He gets the ball taken out of his hands on third down.
But before I ever said that, PPP, I said my issue with Bryce was his third and long. His third and long, PPP, and you know this.
I'm spinning
And you know this.
right now. Hey guys, is David Tepper turning this Carolina Panthers around? Chat. I'm done with that conversation. Hoopla, you got it, man. Listen,
Thank you, man.
if you want to continue on with that, you
Just
can,
hold
bro.
your L on it.
I'm
Just
done.
hold
I'm
your
done with
L
that,
on
bro.
it.
It's done. It's overkill.
All right, cool. Just hold your L.
Okay, it's
Hey,
overkill, bro.
hey,
It's overkill. Yeah.
hey, PPP. Hey,
Yeah.
PPP. I think that David Tepper staying out the way has been priceless, right?
Fact.
It's just been priceless.
Mhm.
What I can say is this. I think that I give the majority of the credit for turning the organization around is to Dan Morgan, Tillis, and Canales in that order, right?
Mhm.
It Dan Morgan has found extreme value in free agency
Mhm.
and in draft capital. And that has really pulled our car out the ditch, got a motor in it, put some oil in the motor, put some gas in the car, and got us going down the road. We ain't going fast, but we damn sure ain't in the ditch no more.
Amen
Right?
to them. Yeah.
We got other things that need to happen. There's some things that we have to fix that Dan Morgan, because you can't fix everything in one offseason.
Mhm.
But our pass rush is abhorrent, right?
Mhm.
How is it that you are DJ Wanham, right? You are a starting pass rusher with 0 sacks recorded this season, and you're the starting edge rusher.
Yeah.
We got to fix that in the offseason. And I don't want to put it on Scorton's second year or Umami Yellen's second year. I don't think it's fair to say, okay, we got to generate pass rush with these two sophomore players. We need to go out and buy pass rush in the offseason. Wanham contract is over with. It should not be renewed.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's
we gotta
the
let that
only
go.
thing I can see out of everything Dan Morgan has done. That's the only thing that I can see that he didn't hit on. We got Mike Jackson for a 5th round person that got cut by the Seattle Seahawks.
Mhm.
A 7th round player that got cut by the Seahawks. That is extreme value.
Yeah.
And do we think Nick Scott playing better?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I had to give Nick Scott a little praise yesterday, man.
That's what I'm
I had
saying.
to give him a little praise, man. And see, that's
So
the thing about me, man. As much as I done gave Nick Scott the flack, I can't be mad at how he been playing. Now, I will say, all interceptions are not equal. They just aren't.
but he
Like
playing around the ball.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he around the ball, but his interceptions ain't nothing like what we saw from J.C. Horn. Like J.C. Horn's
And
getting that ball. He's just in the right
JC
space at the
Horn,
right time.
exactly. And paying JC Horn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paying Derek Brown. Think about how deep our offensive line has been. We change our offensive linemen like people change underwear, and we still a top 10 offensive line.
Facts. We've
That
had what
is,
they eight offensive line configurations, if I'm not mistaken, or more.
yeah, I think we had it's 9 in the past 14 games,
Yeah,
13 games, whatever it is.
that's a lot.
That's what I'm getting at is that starts with Dan Morgan and the scouting department selecting the right players. That start with Brant Tillis making sure that the salary cap makes it work for them. And
Mm-hmm.
for Dave Canales to coach the players to have them in the right position to succeed. All of that shit got to work together.
They do.
And
Mm-hmm.
I am super excited so think about it. When we go to the playoffs this year, PPP,
Mm-hmm.
we know that we're going to have enough money in our salary cap to lock up our left tackle, right?
We've already locked up our right tackle. He got a new contract this season.
Yeah.
We still got our left guard and our right guard are still under contract. We got to sign Cade Mays, the center, right?
And we need to sign him.
We need to sign Cade Mays. We need to go out and on my wish list is Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is on my wish list. I'm just gonna say it right. It's on my wish list. If you get Trey Hendrickson on a 3-year deal, that gives Scorton and Yellen time to develop into the pass rushers you want them to be. That gives Derek Brown a running mate. Derek Brown can't get double teamed anymore. Shit. Anyway, I'm excited about the trajectory of where we're going. There's much more to this team to talk about than just the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, the last thing I want to say is this. This is an unpopular opinion. Other than Tommy Tremble, all of our specialty players are under rookie deals. Other than Tommy Tremble and Chuba Hubbard. Right? The entire wide receiving core is on a rookie deal. Do not tell me you can't find money to pay Rico for at least 2 more seasons. Find the money.
Find the money. Find it.
Because all your wide receivers are on rookie deals. I mean, we're paying Jalen Coker in ramen noodles right now.
No, that's a fact, yo. We are. He ain't getting much, man.
I'm keeping it a solid bean.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we're in such a good position right now as a franchise. Now, when you look across the NFC South, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is 132 years old. Tristan Wirfs, their best offensive lineman, can't stay on the field. Mike Evans, he got maybe 1 more season left. We're in a great position to run past the Buccaneers. Look at the Georgia Pigeons down in Atlanta. Facts. They don't even got a quarterback next year.
Facts.
Their GM hasn't even been gotten. They don't even know who will be their GM next year or their head coach. The head coach is under contract, but the GM isn't.
Yeah.
They don't got no first-round draft pick. And New Orleans is in a complete rebuild. New Orleans Saints defensive line playing inspired ball, but they're 87 years old.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We can take this division if we get out of our own goddamn way.
And I think it's going to happen. It's going to happen this week here. I'm sorry, Will. It's going to happen this week. Because I think this is the first time. That's why I played the David Tepper, show or interview. Because what Dave has, Saints Full Circle said, lies you tell. Yeah, it's gonna happen this week. Yeah, Saints Full Circle. I want you here. Yeah, I want you here on the show. Yeah.
Hey, PPP, are you gonna be streaming during the game?
Oh yes, sir. It's a playoff game.
So, you mind if I come up during halftime and give you my halftime analysis like I did at the Falcon game?
Bro, listen, you ain't ever gotta ask that question, Will. Halftime, if you at the game, it's your show.
We going live, baby. We going live.
Halftime,
me and my brother gonna be in that dang on raggedy
no windows.
Mercedes. It's like playing a football game in a cave.
Yeah, ain't got no windows in there. None. No windows. Yeah, no windows.
Yeah.
He said,
but APP, I got to break out like a rash, man. I got to get up in the morning.
I done did 3 hours on the show, man.
I gotta get up to DC in the morning. So I
Hey
got a
man,
flight in the morning. So I gotta
yeah,
get on out of here, man.
man. Shoot, safe travels, my dude. Hoopla. Hey man,
Hey,
I
Will, no
appreciate the
disrespect,
conversation.
bro. All love, Will. No
Yeah,
disrespect.
yeah.
Hey, hoopla. You know,
Yeah.
once we get off this thing, I wouldn't think twice about whatever was said. That's
Facts.
one. Two, if I saw you walking down the street and I recognize you, I'll walk up to you like you was my best friend, because that's kind of how I see the situation.
And
It's
I'll do the same, bro. At the end of the day, we both
there's
Panther fans,
nothing,
man.
there's nothing personal. People do
Yeah.
get personal, and you have to correct the people who get personal. You got to steer them. You got to steer them back. And some people think that they're bigger than who they are. You gotta deflate their balloon a little bit.
Hey,
But other than
Saints
Yes,
that,
sir.
full circle. Real quick. I'm sorry, Saints full circle. If you're gonna be at the game, pull up on us. Pull up on us
yes, sir.
halftime, man. Yeah.
Yes,
Don't be shy.
sir.
Yeah, pull up on us
Sir.
halftime. Will,
Hey, as a matter of
where's your seats at?
I gotta check my brother. My brother got the seats. I don't know where the seats are. I tell you what though, when you go live again, I know you go live before the game
Yeah.
later on this week. I'll make sure that I have the seat number and everything. My brother got the tickets. My job was to secure the hotel room, and
Okay.
he got the tickets. And Red Swan paid for our hotel too. You know, Red Swan, the bet that he made with me that the Falcons was gonna have a more winning record than us.
Yeah.
So he paid for 2 hotel rooms for 3 nights in New Orleans. So that ought to just give you an idea what that.
Dang. And let me tell you
I don't want
something.
to put my man business out there.
Hotels
Huh?
in New Orleans are not cheap.
Oh no. We're staying on St. Charles Street, right at the corner of St. Charles Street and Canal. Premium location.
Bro, I'm about to say that's right there.
We spared no expense. Thank you, Red. Spared no expense.
Red probably saying, but I hope y'all sheets dirty.
hey, tell Red we staying at the Roosevelt. You know what I'm
wow.
saying?
Hey, man.
Let me go, man.
The Crown Plaza in New Orleans is nice, man. That's right down the road from the thing. Oh, that's why I always stay at when I go to New Orleans, man.
The crown is wonderful. The crown is wonderful. Dog.
Hoopla,
Yeah.
Will. I appreciate y'all boys, man. We bet tomorrow, man. Yeah, we bet
PPP.
tomorrow.
Hey, PPP, no disrespect, bro. I wasn't trying to come at I wasn't coming at your podcast. I was just talking about how these fans act out here, bro. I wasn't coming at your podcast,
man. You good, bro. You good. Hey, listen, man. It's just 2 grown men talking. But guess what? At the end of the day, I ain't got no issues with you, bro. You always welcome over here, man. But just know I'm a hood nigga from Miami. I'm gonna pop my pop. It ain't no disrespect, bro, at all, man. But it's always love, man. I love when you come over here. You know, you try to ask some hard questions today. You tried to, but you know,
it was simple questions. It wasn't hard. It was
no.
It wasn't hard to answer.
It wasn't hard to answer. But you asking some hard questions.
Okay.
I don't mind. All right, Hoopla. Hey, man, you have a good night, my dude. Yeah,
you too,
chat.
man.
We out, chat. Y'all have a good one, man.